Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swag back. Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
6:01 on a Monday morning, and you are listening to Johnny's House on XL 1067. The weather's going to be the same as it always is.
I know.
Like, it literally never changes. It's going to be hot. There's a chance of thunderstorms. High today is 91. Heat index is over 100, and there is a 40% chance of rain.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I was telling you before that Netflix is like doing different tiers and like ad-free and then ads, and some things aren't going to be available anymore. Well,
Right. I don't get all my stuff,
Yes.
and I get ads.
Yes,
But
well,
it's cheaper.
They're still rolling out some new plans, which I kind of like this. They're doing this, you know how when you share accounts, like,
Yeah.
here's my password. You have it with multiple people, but they're starting a plan that lets users add additional homes to their accounts. So you can add up to 3, and it's going to cost about $2 to $3, which is
Okay.
nothing.
That's
it's
not
only
bad.
a couple bucks here and there. So there's no word when it's going to roll out in the United States, but they're trying it in like the Dominican Republic and like other places like that. So they said, listen, when you're traveling and you want to use your Netflix like on location,
Yeah.
you know, when you log in or whatever, I guess you're going to have a 2-week window to use it without being charged. So it's like instead of adding like another home, it's not going to be another home. It's just going to be a 2-week window.
That's a good idea.
Right? That's why I was like, okay,
Especially
Netflix.
in Airbnbs, like if you're going to go stay somewhere. Like
Yes.
we stayed at one in Charleston that didn't have cable because it wanted you to log into your own stuff.
Yeah.
So like if you stay someplace that doesn't have it, that's good.
Exactly. That's why I was like, okay, I kind of like this. Comic-Con, some quick hits that happen because, you know, Comic-Con is the biggest thing that happens within like, what?
Well, for comic book
Yeah.
or
But,
sci-fi
like,
or
Avengers and,
anything.
like, all that stuff, so-
Comic-Con has expanded to this point that it's pretty much anything that's like kind of niche that you
it
like.
could be like Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
it could, you know, so they're saying 2 new Avengers movies are coming and they're going to close out phase 6 of Marvel. So, I mean, that's just something that they said that was coming out. And Avengers Secret Wars is coming out in November.
Okay.
So,
I didn't know there were phases until I started, actually, now that we talk about it, using Ray's Disney Plus. Because if you go to Disney Plus and you go to Marvel,
Yeah.
they have phase 1, phase 2,
Yeah.
and I didn't know what that was.
they have like a full-on section for
yeah,
it.
and it's all based on, I guess, the timeline.
Yeah, and then other people were concerned about Black Panther if it could work without Chadwick Boseman since he's no longer with us. People
Yeah.
were like, "Oh my gosh, how is this going to work out?" Well, they just released the first trailer for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and it looks pretty good. So, I mean, that's what everybody's saying too. And I'm not like a Black Panther or
I never saw the
person,
first one because, again, I'm not an Avengers dude.
but it looks good. So, I mean, that's something else that people are really stoked about from Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Also, if you love High School Musical, the series,
series.
all these like High School Musical franchises, Zac Efron posted a picture, and so many people reposted it this weekend.
I saw it and I didn't really know what it meant, but didn't the girl Vanessa Hudgens also
Hudgens,
post
yes.
like a similar one?
She did in front of the same school. And so a lot of people are saying, I hope this means that Zac Efron and Vanessa are going to star in High School Musical, the series.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm totally butchering this, and I wish Detroit was
No,
still here
when-
because she...
When she first said it, I thought she was messing
Yeah.
with me. I'm like, there's no way that's the name, but
High
it is
School
the
Musical,
name.
the musical, the series.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, that's on Disney Plus and everything. And so a lot of people are just saying that, like, okay, if they're both posting these pictures, obviously they're working on something, and like that's the plan. You know.
I mean, it's kind of the biggest. Well, he's been in some stuff, but it's kind of the biggest thing they've done.
Yeah.
So for them to revisit it would be a huge deal.
I mean, Zac Efron's done a lot of stuff.
He's done a lot of
He's done
stuff.
a lot.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
I
She's
mean,
done some stuff too, but I
she
still
has.
think that's what you know them as.
I'm obsessed with her. I love her.
I like
so
her a
much.
lot. Yeah, she's great.
So season 3, I guess, is coming out on July 27th. So a lot of people are like, okay, maybe they're going to make a celebrity appearance, or maybe they're going to do
Okay.
some sort of spinoff. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that'll be pretty cool. We'll get your Monday started, and we'll get ready for the first call of the day after Kid Leroy and Justin Bieber at 6:05 Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House. Kid Leroy, Justin Bieber, 6:08 Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House. It is going to be the same as usual today. High around 91. Heat index of over 100. 40% chance of rain. It's time for the first call of the day. 407-919-1067. 877-919-1067. You could be the first person we talk to on a Monday. Kick off our week. Just call up here in just a little bit and talk to us. Tell us what you did over the weekend.
Yeah.
We'll tell you what we did over the weekend. I crammed so much into this weekend. It felt like a long time, but I
know. I didn't even know if there was going to be a show this week.
Yeah, I know, because I was on vacation again. First of all,
messing with you.
I know, because someone messaged me and said, you're on vacation again. First of all, I don't take vacation that much. Like, I really don't.
Okay, but people always think that we live our best lives all the time and that we're always on vacation.
I post a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But, I very rarely take off. I have 6 months of sick time saved up.
Nice.
Yeah. 6 months. They stopped accumulating it because I hit the limit. I can't get no more. So, I don't take off, but someone hit me and was like, I guess there's going to be no show this week.
You don't need to explain yourself.
But I was busy. I told Ray I almost died yesterday. I won't have time to cram this into what we did over the weekend. So we were on a boat, and this giant storm came out of nowhere. And my friend decided to be the only boat sailing into it. So we full speed ahead right towards the storm while these boats, giant, bigger than us, are leaving the storm. They're all looking at us like, look at these fools.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, you better turn this thing around. Let's go back. And we obviously I'm here, so we didn't sink or drown.
That's good.
That's a lot cleaner version of the story than I heard this morning.
Yeah. I feel like someone put a bunch of quarters in a sock and beat me up, though. Because if you're on a boat,
God.
when you're on a boat, it's strenuous if you're not used to it. And it's been a while since I've been on a boat in the ocean. But the waves were big. And I was holding on for dear life. So my arms hurt, my back hurts, my leg hurts, everything hurts. And I woke up this morning going, God, why do I feel so bad? Maybe I got the COVID. Maybe I got the monkeypox.
Oh my God.
Because that's aches and pains
That just shows where his brain goes.
Yeah.
It escalates so quickly.
But then I remembered that I almost died yesterday on a boat, so that's where
Don't put that in the universe.
all the stuff.
Yeah, right.
Man, I heard about monkeypox all weekend. I couldn't it was all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it became a worldwide health alert for the monkeypox.
I didn't pay attention to any news this weekend, so
You're better off for not paying attention to
I
the
just
news.
couldn't.
This weekend. So we'll come back in just a couple of minutes. We'll tell you about our weekend. We'd love to hear about yours. First call of the day, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We're going to play a few commercials, obviously. So when you hear those start to wind down, you hear the song start, go ahead and call. We'll get you on. That way you don't have to sit there and let it ring forever. First one through, we will grab and we'll talk to you next. Get your Monday started on Johnny's House.
XL 1067.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
The biggest pop star in the world. And he's right here in Orlando.
Oh my God.
August 5th at Camping World Stadium.
Soy Bad Bunny.
Listen to XL 1067 all week to win Johnny's House at 7:50 a.m. and with Jana at 4:35 p.m. and on XL 1067 Instagram. Direct from Hollywood with Ryan Seacrest.
When Stranger Things' fourth season arrived and the tension grew with each episode, lots of fans assumed that at least some of the central characters wouldn't survive the season. And spoiler alert, none ended up dying. Some fans, including the show's stars Millie Bobby Brown, were surprised, even a bit disappointed given the stakes. And the show's creators, the Duffer Brothers, have revealed why they made that choice and promised season 5 will not end the same way. Telling Variety, when you talk about a character dying, you have to look at what the ripple effects will be. And do we like those ripple effects? Will they be interesting? But as we're moving into the endgame territory with 5 being the last season, a lot more is on the table. The body count will definitely be higher. Stranger Things on Netflix.
That's direct from Hollywood.
Tide presents Laundry Truths, Cold Hard Savings.
Oh, hey, about to start a load. On hot? You know, washing in cold water with Tide can save you up to $150 a year on your energy bill.
$150? Go on.
The lower the temp, the lower your bills. Simple. Plus, Tide Pods are designed for a powerful clean, even in cold.
Wow, cool tip. Get it?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Turn to cold and save with Tide. Energy savings based on average from switching from hot to cold and non-HE machines.
Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Publix Supermarkets. Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution center in Orlando. Make up to $30 or more an hour and get group health, dental, and vision plans. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
Make this the year you go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
See Halsey, Megan Thee Stallion,
Baby, I'm the sweetest.
Nicki Minaj, Sam Smith, Black Eyed Peas, Diplo. 15 acts, 2 nights on one stage. The biggest names from all genres of music.
Avril Lavigne,
Lionel Richie,
LL Cool J,
Luke Combs,
Marcus Mumford,
Maren Morris,
Morgan Wallen,
Pat Benatar.
The Black Keys.
Buy your tickets now at AXS.com.
our 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
September 23rd and 24th.
T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
Stream it free on the CW app and CWTV.com.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival is connecting all of us.
Hyundai is a proud partner of the 2022 iHeartRadio Music Festival. When it comes to electric vehicles that go the distance, we're thinking of every mile. Hyundai, it's your journey.
Sell your used or junk car today. 800-962 Cars. It's the quick and easy way. 800-962 Cars. You will get top dollar pay. 800-962 Cars. So sell your vehicle today. 800-962 Cars. If it doesn't run, we'll pick it up. 800-962 Cars. 962 Cars.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Orlando and throughout Florida.
Tired of rising prices? International Diamond Center's got your back with some serious price relief the entire month of August. That's right, starting Monday, IDC's got 2 incredible offers. First, you can get 25% off all wedding bands. Yes, save 25% off all wedding bands at IDC. Or you can choose 2 years zero interest financing on any item in our showroom, and IDC will cover your first 2 payments. It's all part of IDC's Summer of Savings event. If you're shopping for new wedding bands, this is our best offer ever. Whether you're about to get married or celebrating a big anniversary, get the wedding band you love at 25% off. Or if you prefer option number 2, 2 years zero interest financing and let IDC cover your first 2 payments on anything. Rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, designer jewelry, even certified diamonds. Get ready to save at International Diamond Center's Summer of Savings event starting Monday, August 1st at International Diamond Center. 4 Orlando locations on approved credit.
Lizzo, about damn time, 6:22 Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House on XL 1067. Going to be hot today, high of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. First call of the day, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We will grab you in just a second. Over the weekend, I was going to take today off originally. That was the plan. Actually, long-term plan was today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because my friends, for their birthday, they have a house down in the Fort Myers, Sanibel Island area on the water, and they're staying there. And so we were just going to go down for the weekend and then make it a long weekend. But obviously, circumstances happen. You can't do that. So we crammed 3 days into one day.
Oh.
So my wife and I drove down Saturday morning. We left early because we figured we'd road trip down there and we would just hang out and bounce around until everybody got there because the check-in into the house wasn't until 4 anyway. So we went there early on Saturday and we hit every place that we could find in 27 hours. Like, we stopped at so many places.
That's fun, though.
It was a lot of fun, but it was, like, exhausting.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
of
were
course.
running like crazy. So we did a boat day and almost died yesterday and hit a few more places. We went to a place called Ragged Ass Saloon.
I love that name.
I know. That's why we went, because we saw the name. We're like, we're going. So we did that. It was a lot of fun, though, but it was a long ride home last night. It's 3 hours down to, like, the Fort Myers area.
Yeah, especially when you've been on a boat all day and then riding home. Oh.
Well, and this big storm kind of threw a wrench in our plan. Our plan was to be on the road by, like, 4:30, 5 o'clock, be home by, like, 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But because of the storm, we didn't get on the road till an hour later, and then I didn't get home till 9:30 last night. And my club girl voice isn't from drinking. It's allergies, man.
I know. My allergies are so bad right now.
So bad. But it was a great time. I put a whole bunch of stuff on my Instagram. It's at the Brian Grimes. It looks like I'm on vacation, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm here.
No, he's here.
Yeah, here. So how was your weekend, Ray?
It was good. On Friday, we did the pedal cruise over in Sanford.
That
which,
looks fun.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. That was our second time doing it, and it's kind of like a thing that my softball team and I and all of us do together. So we did that, and then we hopped around downtown Sanford. I ran into a lot of people that I haven't seen in years, which always happens when I go to Sanford.
Yep.
And then Saturday, didn't really do much. I was a little hungover, not going to lie. So shout out to the parents, the grandparents, for helping me
Nice.
a little bit, because I was like, Mom, I'll be there by like 9. And then I was like 11:30 came around. I'm like, okay, I'm coming now.
Now,
So
I've
I slept in a little bit.
I've never done the pedal cruise.
Yeah.
We've done the pedal bike.
The
And I
little
know
limo cycle.
there's a lot of laziness where people don't pedal. Now, what happens if you decide to not pedal on the pedal cruise?
So, I mean, there is a little motor.
Okay.
So you're not going to just be stranded out there. But the captain will keep pushing you to come on, guys. So
Because I remember on, the limo cycle, I saw some laziness.
Oh, yeah, of course.
People's
I'm one of
feet.
those people.
Yeah,
People
me too.
pretending like they're doing it.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
figured on the pedal cruise, but if there's a little trolling motor, then I'll be all right.
Yeah, no, you're
So,
good. And
no.
then yesterday, I kind of just hung out with some friends that I haven't seen in a long time and hung out by the pool. But my allergies, I don't know if I am getting a sinus infection or what.
Monkeypox. You might want to look it up.
Stupid.
Might want to look it up.
Stop. I think that there's no stuffiness when it comes to monkeypox.
You don't know? Look it up.
Stop. Because you know how my mind works. You'll tell me one thing and I'm going to go to the doctors and be like, I think I have monkeypox.
It works like mine. I want to drag you down with me.
Thanks.
Google monkeypox.
I will right now.
Chris, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Again, all I do is work. Friday, I close the bar.
At least you have cool jobs, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have two of the coolest jobs, a radio station and a bar.
Do you know? Okay, I have to tell you something really quick. He was working at Real Radio on Friday, and I went down there to do some extra work in the prod room, and I sat there and was waving for 3 minutes, and I felt like one of those people, hey, over here, hey, and then finally 10 minutes later, he was like, oh, hey. But the news people were looking at me like I was a child.
But see, they are very serious, the news people.
I know they are.
And we're not.
And I was down there playing games.
We're
You
the
could have
morning.
come in and said hello.
I know. I didn't want to interrupt,
They
though.
call us the morning yuck-em-ups on their promo.
Oh.
Morning yuck-em-ups.
You could listen to the morning yuck-em-ups.
That's us.
That's us, the morning yuck-em-ups. Or you could listen to us with news.
Wow.
That's what they call us.
I feel like we've made it.
So you worked all weekend.
So, yeah, Friday I closed the bar. Saturday I was pouring beer at it was called the Fruit Punch Project at
Okay.
Ellipsis Brewing. So a bunch of breweries got together. It was over 40 breweries pouring sour beers. Good time. I was dancing in the rain a lot because it rained.
Okay.
So that was a lot of fun. And
Sounds
then
like fun.
yesterday I actually hung out with a friend, non-work related.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
for
Yeah,
you.
you did something. There you go.
He just moved back from New Zealand after 3 years.
Oh,
That's cool.
geez.
So I was down at iDrive hanging out with him.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and then he texted and said, "You need me to come in tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah, thank you for coming in and
I
helping
will always
us.
be here.
Yeah. Well, I forgot that Chloe is really on vacation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think we'll be okay. But then I'm like, wait a second. Maybe not.
No.
So, yeah, we appreciate it. Oh, we had a first call today, but we talked too long.
Dang it. We should have begged for one again.
I know. Well, it was ringing, but we were telling stories.
Oh, yeah,
and
sorry.
So
Sorry, I have a life now.
we couldn't do it. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's ringing again. Let's see if we can get somebody. XL 1067, good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to call in so you guys didn't have, no call this morning and say
Sweet.
you're doing a great job.
Thank
and
you. Who is
glad
this?
you're live and on the air.
What's your name?
This is Ann.
Ann, thank you so much for being our first call today, and thank you for saying nice words to us on a Monday. That's very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Oh, you're welcome. And you don't really sound club voicey. So Brian, you're doing good.
Oh, good. Okay. In my head, I do. I feel like I'm really raspy, like I got my sexy voice
Ah,
going
you're
on.
good.
Oh.
Okay.
You sound good.
Perfect.
We're glad to hear you guys this morning. So have a wonderful day and keep up the great work.
Well, thank you
Thank
very much,
you.
Ann.
All righty.
Have a good
care.
one. See, that was nice.
That
but
was so sweet.
Later this morning, we're going to find out what you don't like about the show. So,
Great. Should be fun.
Ann just said the one nice thing we're going to hear today. 'Cause later on this morning, we're going to ask
It's
what
all
you-
downhill from here.
what you don't like. Chris has joined the dark side. I joined the dark side a couple of years ago, and I've considered going back, but I'm still on the dark side. So welcome. We'll talk about it and find out what Chris did, what dark side he joined, and if he's liking it so far. Next on Johnny's House. glass animals and heat waves. XL 106.7, 637 at Johnny's house. More of that today. It's going to be hot like usual. High around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. So Chris came in this morning and said he has joined the dark side. It's inevitable. I think at some point everyone is going to do it. And it's always a debate which is better. So what did you do?
I got a damn iPhone.
Yeah.
You don't sound happy about it.
I've been an Android user my entire life. It's easy. To me, it's easy. I understand everything about the Android, but I'm getting grief from every which way.
Yeah.
Everyone at the bar has an iPhone.
Yeah.
My boss is giving me grief. She's like, just change to an iPhone so I can label the chat.
It's the
Oh my gosh, it's the text messaging that gets to a lot of people.
It is, because if you're on iMessage, you can do all these other things, and you can see all these other things. It's the great debate, which is easier. So for years, I was Android.
Yep.
And then my phone died, literally just died. And I couldn't get it fixed. And so I had to get a new phone.
Yeah.
My son also needed a new phone at the same time. And iPhone was doing buy one, get one free. So I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'll switch, because I was just trying to get a good deal. And I've been on my iPhone since. I don't hate it, but I still think Android's better, but you will get destroyed if you say that to an iPhone user.
Yeah.
Ray is iPhone.
I am so iPhone. And the thing is that I tried, when one of my iPhones took a dump, I tried to switch to a Android. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. Because people rave about it. I even think that I was inspired by you, Brian, because that's when you had an Android.
Yeah. And well, for a long time, Android cameras were better than iPhone cameras.
Yes.
That's why my wife switched, because my camera was always so much better than hers, and I always had to take the photos. So she's like, well, I'll switch because I want the good camera.
Yeah.
But now.
But iPhone got slick to that and made their cameras insanely good.
The camera is pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie.
I just remember switching to the Droid and being like, I'm done. I'm over it. It was literally for 2 months. I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And so I went back to the store that I got it from, and I was like, can I please switch back to the iPhone?
Did it cost you money?
Yes, it
wife,
did.
Same thing. She's like, almost 2 months. I think that's the breaking point.
Yeah.
She went back and she's like, I will pay my way out of this. I don't care.
Yeah, that's how I was.
It's going to take getting used to for me, for sure.
I just feel like iPhone is so simple. It is so simple.
To an Android user, we don't think so.
No, it's completely different.
Now, you have everything.
Yes.
So you have a Mac.
I do.
You have your watch.
I
So
do.
everything works together.
It does.
And that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
I don't use anything else.
I don't have anything.
Sometimes I don't even eat apples, Ray. I don't eat apples. So it doesn't talk to any other things, so I don't get that ease.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, everything you do on an iPhone is at least one more step than it takes to do the same thing on an Android.
See, I feel like it's opposite. I feel like it's opposite. I feel like you have to do so much to get an Android to do something.
No.
There's so many steps that you have to take.
And then I know early on, one of the big things was, well, Apple has face recognition. And it does. It opens your phone by your face. But Androids do that now. So it's not like it doesn't. But I don't know. I'm going to stick with my iPhone because I'm in it.
Yeah.
But
one of the things I do like is the Memojis.
Yes.
I kind of like messing around with that.
Of course.
So that's a lot of fun.
And you couldn't do that before.
No, I cannot.
Okay. So you're now team iPhone.
Reluctantly, yes.
You're using it. You're not sure yet.
I'm reluctantly right now team iPhone.
Okay. All right.
I love it. Welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah. Why would it be considered the dark side, though?
It
Just
is
because
the
once you
dark
get
side.
sucked into Apple?
Yeah, I feel like Apple's like the evil empire.
Yeah.
I feel like they want you to get stuck using all of their
the
stuff.
iPhone is the gateway drug to everything else.
I need a crash course on how to use this.
Oh, I'll teach you.
Please.
Ray knows everything about it.
I'll teach you, yeah.
Yeah.
Teach me all the little...
Do you know what you should follow, actually, on TikTok? There is a person that does, iPhone hacks, and it teaches you literally all these different types of, tricks and stuff that your iPhone can do that I'm still learning.
That's another thing, actually. Just joined TikTok, too.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm on there, but I don't really use it very much. But I flip through and watch videos.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I got it.
Yeah.
Is watch
flip
dog
through and watch
videos.
Yeah.
I love dog videos.
I'll have to find the TikTok that I'm talking about, though, because it's very useful.
Please let me know.
All right. So are you team Android or are you team iPhone? I don't think we're going to get anyone that admits to being. See, Android people don't run around banging their chests about.
Oh my
I'm team
gosh.
Android like iPhone people do.
I don't bang my chest over it.
So I don't believe you'll get anyone that calls and defends Android because
Defend the Android.
It's just they know it's superior, so they don't need to do that.
Oh, okay.
So are you an Android user or an iPhone user? Are you? Did you like pressure someone into switching like Chris was pressured into switching? They got me with the buy one get one deal.
Yeah.
I like free stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to buy two phones. 407-919-1067 877-919-1067. You can text from your iPhone or your Android to the XL Mobile. That's 41067, powered by attorney Dan Newland. And of course, you can watch on the live stream and join in there. Are you iPhone or Android? And did you pressure someone into switching over the way Chris did? I'm going to talk to you and find out. I don't think anyone from Android's going to call because, like I said, Android people are not the braggadocious. You got to join us that the iPhone people are.
It sounds like you're somewhat.
I mean, I'm in the iPhone crowd.
Yeah.
I got one, but iPhone people want to tell you how dumb you are for not having an iPhone. Android people don't care.
It is crazy the difference in people.
Yes.
And how they act between iPhone and Android.
See, it's like you have a disease when you have an Android. That's the way they treat you.
Yeah.
Like you have a disease and you're too stupid to go get medicine for it. That's the way they treat you when you have an Android.
That is aggressive.
I'm telling.
I don't think it's that bad.
It is that bad. It is that bad.
He's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Look, call it.
Okay, if you have a droid then and you get attacked, I want to hear it from you personally,
Yes.
not these two guys.
Yeah, we're making it up.
No, I just don't think it's that bad.
It is.
I think you're just being dramatic.
Because you're one of those.
I have never harassed you about not having an iPhone.
You're one of them. That's why.
Might have side-eyed you, but that's it.
Exactly. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Want to hear from you. iPhone, Android, and do you bash the other side for not being on your side? You know which side I'm talking about. We'll talk to you next on Johnny's House. Saweetie and Doja Cat, Best Friend, XL1067. It is Monday morning, 6:52. You're listening to Johnny's House. Going to be hot today. High of around 91. Heat index over 100. And there is a 40% chance of rain. Chris has joined the dark side. He is now officially an iPhone user.
Yes.
Are you guys iPhoners? Is that what was or just?
I don't know. It's called something else, like an Apple.
There's an actual thing for that?
I've heard
Like the name of the click or whatever you want to call it.
I've heard them called eye holes, but that's because
eye holes.
That's because a lot of times they, treat people like second-class citizens when they don't fit into their little iPhone world. So I want to know if you are a iPhone or Android person, and then we talked about the way that we're looked down upon as Android users before I caved and joined. And so if that's happening to you, I'd like to hear that as well, because Ray doesn't believe
I think you're just playing the victim here.
that's the way it works. But I think it's true.
iPhone people defend
They
the
do.
iPhone religiously.
They do.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Like they created it. Like their name's Steve Jobs.
I feel like I did. I'm just kidding.
Melissa, good morning.
Good morning.
So are you team iPhone or Android?
I am team Android.
Okay.
However, I will say I used to be team iPhone until about 4 years ago. And iPhone has a lot of problems. Like my motherboard was, shot. I would plug in my phone. It would go from 24% to 42% to like 3%. It was dumb. I'll also say that it's completely, to me, I think people do it for status. And you're right. People with Android phones don't care.
Yep, exactly. We just want something that works. That's it.
Listen, there can be a party of 50 people and everybody makes more than six figures, and I guarantee you the majority of them will have iPhones because, it's like, oh, I have money, I have an iPhone, whatever.
That's how Ray,
everybody thinks that way.
Ray's worth $1 to $5 million.
I knew this was coming. I knew it.
That's like your little clique, Ray.
No.
All you uppity iPhone people, you rich people.
Like, hold on, let me airdrop this to you. It's totally fine.
I mean, that is a genius technical feature.
But, at the same time, did not a lot of articles come out and say that, iPhone was stealing the Android, capabilities and all this other stuff? Listen, if an iPhone makes you feel more secure as a person, it's fine. I like my pictures. I take, a million of them. They come out great. iPhone people swear they have the best camera. I don't believe it. If that makes you feel better as a person, that's okay.
I feel attacked now.
Thank you so much.
I'm just kidding.
Melissa, you have a good day.
I get it. Because, I was an iPhone person, and I was very with my iPhone. And then you get in a relationship, somebody starts tapping into your cloud, they're going into your conversations, for no reason. There's too much going on, and they think that it's extremely basic, which it is. I get it. Old people need their basic iPhones. It's cool. But
there's a lot of backhanded compliments up in here.
I don't understand why, Samsung or Galaxy or Android or whatever people have to be attacked because of it. And it's like, no, we're not a good class citizen because we don't have an iPhone. Okay, I'm sorry that you guys got picked on, with the school guard, the playground, or I don't know. It's terrible. iPhone users can stick with your iPhones. It's fine. We'll be okay with or without you. No problem.
Thank you so much, Melissa. You have a good Monday.
Oh my God, Melissa
Android all day.
All right. Thank you. Man,
she was funny.
She was all over it. I was going to, say thank you to her a long time ago. She had some more to say.
She did.
So she was all over it. Leslie, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
We're good. How are you?
Great. I am team Android all the way.
And do you feel like you're looked down upon by the eye holes?
Yes.
I told you, Ray, it's a thing.
Yeah, my daughter actually lives with me, and she has an iPhone, and she says that they're way better than any of the Android phones at all. And I'm like, no, no, they're not. I have a Samsung Note 20 Ultra, and I love it. I've gone Samsung all the way for years. I started out at the very bottom and worked my way up to just different Samsung phones. But I love Android. And I don't think that iPhone users are better than an Android user because it's a phone.
Right.
Yes, they have different features and stuff like that. I get it. But but I don't think that an iPhone person is better than an Android person.
I agree, Leslie. Thank you so much for calling.
Team Android.
All right.
You have a good
Okay,
Monday.
yes.
Thank you.
Too. And I'm a first-time caller.
Yeah, first-time caller. Well, don't be a last-time caller, okay?
And I love you guys.
Thank you. We love you, too. We're a little bit late, but I'm taking Danielle anyway. Danielle, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So, iPhone, Android, which one are you?
I love Android, but I actually.
Oh, are you
she's
on an
probably
Android
on an
right now?
iPhone.
Stop it.
I beat you to it. Beat you to it.
So, I will tell you that I really love my Android, and my coworkers primarily have iPhone, and they make fun of me all the time.
Yep.
Don't let them bully you like they
all the
bullied
time.
me.
They do, because we have like a text string between all of us, and so they constantly say, oh, we can't do that because you're on here. We can't, I made fun of them because I was like, oh, I liked an image. I wrote it down, like I typed it, because they always click, oh, like an image, and I couldn't do that, so I typed it in, and they thought it was funny. But I found out they have a second text string that's not with me.
Wow.
They're like, oh, you have, did you get that picture so-and-so sent? And I was like, no. And they're like, yeah, it's on this text string. I'm like, I'm not on it. And they're like, oh, it's because you don't have an iPhone, and it gets annoying.
Yep.
So, see, they, like, expose me from stuff.
Yep.
iPhone users are bullies.
Don't let them bully you, Danielle.
yes.
Thank you for calling.
They-
Thank you. See, Ray?
There's Facebook comments, by the way.
What are they saying
That are
on
saying they're all Android people on Facebook. All of them.
See, because they don't get a chance to stand up for themselves ever, Ray. That's what it is. We've given them the opportunity to stand up for themselves.
Good for you.
Usually,
Somebody
they
said it had
hide
an
in the shadows.
And they had an iPhone for 3 months and hated it, sold it on SwipSwap, and got a Galaxy.
Okay. On the XL Mower powered by attorney Dan Newland and Erect Need a Check, call Dan Newland. Someone said, I cannot with the iPhone. I'm a proud Android user who catches grief from everyone I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone I know. See? What you working on in celebrity news, Ray? I know we're
Let's
late.
talk about Dave Chappelle opening up for Chris Rock. Did you see that?
No, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
All right, after Kid Leroy, it's Without You, Monday morning. Be a proud iPhone or Android user. We're not trying to bash nobody.
Android.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Dave Chappelle doesn't usually open up for people because he's like a main act.
He's
he
big time,
doesn't
yeah.
have to. But on Saturday, he did. He warmed up the crowd for the Chris Rock and Kevin Hart
Oh,
show.
that's a big show.
All three of them. Are you kidding me?
That's
right?
crazy.
So it was a huge surprise to all the people over in Madison Square Garden in New York City. Dave just came out on stage with a cigarette in his hand with no intro. Nobody knew he was there. And so it was just, like I said, a huge
That's
surprise.
huge. That's actually a great show. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, so he snuck his way in there, he said, because obviously the canceled performance in Minneapolis, he was
Yeah.
like making a joke about it, that he had to sneak his way in there. But he said, listen, I appreciate all the support no matter where I am. And he wasn't up on stage for just a couple of minutes. He was up there for like over 20 minutes.
Wow, that's
So he did like
awesome.
a full-on set.
That's really cool.
And so what he was talking about was getting tackled. Obviously, suggesting his bodyguards were slow on the uptake because they were wearing dress shoes. And so, like, they were talking about all these different things. Obviously, he feels more open about, the alleged attack, which he also says he was pissed that news outlets were calling it an alleged attack because it was all captured on video.
Yeah.
Like, what is there allegedly that happened? It happened.
I know a lot of news outlets do that so they don't get sued later until like charges are pressed.
Yeah,
But still, like
allegedly.
there's no alleged if you watched it.
Exactly. So he did talk about that for a couple of minutes. But he did say that he hopes his attacker gets monkeypox. He was like, listen, I don't want him to die, but he should be itching for about 6 weeks.
Could happen.
I'm like, oh my God. So, but when it was Chris Rock and Kevin Hart's turn, they killed it for like an hour. So like I said, that is a massive comedy show right there.
That is a really cool show. Those people are lucky.
Yeah, very, very lucky. The show ended up with the three of them on stage together, Kevin, Chris, and Dave Chappelle,
That
which
is
is
cool.
like insane. I hope somebody got that like on video.
Yeah, they should have
right?
shot that as a special. That's
I know.
pretty cool.
Travis Scott made it out on the Rolling Loud stage after all this weekend.
That was a crazy situation down there with Kid Cudi and all of that stuff.
And then Kanye.
He showed up anyway.
Showed up anyways, even though he was supposed to be a headliner. I feel like that's kind of a slap in their face, right?
It's as if he set Kid Cudi up because they don't like each other.
Yes.
And so he pulls out. They put Kid Cudi on,
Yep.
and then people throw stuff at him, so he leaves.
Isn't that wild?
And then Kanye comes anyway.
Yeah, and I feel like that's just like Kanye's like slap in Rolling Loud's face because they had to scramble to get another headliner, which was Kid Cudi, and like you said, they don't really like each other.
Well, Kid Cudi came out and said that he was the best part of Kanye's albums, and that all of his music has been trashed since he hasn't worked with him.
Yeah.
So
it was all over the place this weekend in Miami.
then I saw people posting that they think Kanye planted people in the crowd to throw things. Because they have a video of a guy throwing stuff, and he's proud. Like, he's happy.
Really?
Because it was the last one. He said, Kid Cudi did if one more thing hits this stage,
I don't know if
I'm
Kanye would
leaving.
plant people
And
in the
literally,
crowd.
they got a video of the guy that threw the last thing that made him leave. So, like, how
Yeah, I
random
don't
is that,
know.
though, that there's somebody videoing that?
I mean, there's people videoing all the time.
I know, but I'm by you, the person who throws the thing that gets me thrown off stage with a video pointing right at you. Like, unless your friend did it. Because unless I said, hey, watch this, Ray, I'm going to make him leave.
I don't know. It's hard to believe what's set up and what's real anymore.
Of course. Yeah.
But like I said, Travis Scott made it out there on stage after all because they wanted him to be a headliner, or like his fans did. But the timing and everything, the logistics between Travis Scott and his fans, it just didn't work out for Rolling Loud. But he did go out there on stage. He performed a couple of songs on Saturday. So it was a big festival down there.
Rolling Loud's always a mess, but I just feel like it was extra messy.
Extra messy this year.
Extra messy this time around. All right, Ray was talking this morning about something she feels naked without. So what's got Ray feeling all naked? After Harry Styles, Late Night Talking, it's on XL 1067. Don't go to the live stream thinking you're going to see naked, because you're not. Harry Styles, Late Night Talking at 7:09. You are listening to Johnny's House on XL 106.7. It's going to be hot today, like usual. 91 for your high, which is a little cooler, but the heat index is still over 100, so it's really 100. I mean, I know they can say 91 if they want, but if it feels like it's 100, it's 100. 40% chance of rain. Now, I don't wear my wedding ring anymore.
No.
And I haven't in years. Like, I honestly don't know where it is. My wife put it in
That's nice.
I'm sure in a box, in a drawer somewhere. I don't like anything on me.
Time capsule.
Yeah, I don't like anything on me. I don't like jewelry. My wife bought me a watch one time. I wore it a few times, and then I put it back in the box, and it's in a dresser drawer or something.
Yeah.
I don't like stuff touching me. It's weird. Even when I wore my wedding ring, I would take it off here and just put it on the desk.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
it's
like
weird.
you've got a tattoo on
Well,
your finger.
yeah, I've
so
got
it's
my
like-
wife's initials tattooed on my ring finger. So, but Ray, you had to take your wedding ring off for a while.
Yeah, so my wedding ring, like, it's kind of loose on me, but when it's like hot out and you're running and working out, like your
Sweat.
fingers swell up and you sweat and all that. So I've been working out with it on, and all of a sudden I've been getting like a rash, like where my wedding ring is.
Monkeypox.
Oh my God, stop with the dang
I'm just
monkeypox.
saying.
Are you done with the monkeypox?
Depends on what you say. I might have some more monkeypox. I don't know.
So no, but like after working out with it for so many times, like in so many weeks in a row, I just started getting like a little rash on it. Are you done?
I didn't say a word.
And so I had to take it off because it was like literally my skin is peeling and it was like hurting me. So I feel naked without it, and
Okay.
it feel really weird.
Did you run this past your wife first? So
She actually is the one that told me to take it off.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't want to take it off. Like it's been 6 years that I've had it on
Yeah.
every single day.
Yeah.
I never take it off.
because sometimes like my wife will take off her ring
And you question her.
when she's doing something around the house.
Yeah.
But then she'll forget to put it back on, and I'll come home and like it's sitting like on the edge of the counter, and I used to take it and move it.
Oh my God, that's messed up.
But then I would always send her a picture, be like, But I don't wear a ring either. So
Yeah.
but I feel like as long as you pass it by them, it's okay. So you just feel weird without it.
Yeah, I just feel like naked without it, and like I'm forgetting something. And then when I don't have earrings on, I feel the same way. Like if I don't have anything in my ears, I feel like I'm missing something.
That's weird.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
I think there's probably a lot of people that way.
I am the same way. When I'm canning beer, I won't wear a watch. I won't wear my glasses, and I wear them every day.
Yeah.
And if I'm not wearing my watch, if I'm not wearing my glasses, if I don't have gel in my hair.
Really?
Gel in your hair?
Yeah, because I gel it every day because I'm working every day.
Oh
I know,
my God,
but
that's funny.
that is funny.
I've never heard that before
Yeah.
for a dude.
Yeah,
I
the
always
gel
have gel
thing?
in my hair.
Huh. I mean,
Okay.
that's really cool, though.
Yeah.
I feel weird if I don't have gel in my hair.
I guess for me, probably without a hat.
I was going to say, you always wear a hat.
Because I wear a hat all the time, unless I'm like laying around the house.
Yeah.
Around the house, I don't wear one.
And for like Johnny, like
Same
his
thing.
staple look is with glasses.
Yeah.
If he does not have glasses on, he freaks out.
Yeah, and he doesn't even look like the same person to me
No.
without his glasses. It is very weird when I look over and he has his glasses off. Like
Yeah.
it's so like well, we've spent the night together, Johnny and I, a few times.
Yeah, you
And he obviously doesn't sleep with his glasses. But the first time that I looked over and he didn't have his glasses on, I was like, dude, who is that? That's
Yeah.
so weird.
But
Because
I
that's
keep, like-
just what he does.
I keep an extra pair of earrings in my car for the sake of putting something in my ear. That's like how obsessive I am with having something in.
Wow, that is crazy.
Right?
Think about it, I don't think I've ever seen you without a hat.
Yeah, no, I don't. And if we're doing like an event out somewhere,
Yeah.
then I'll throw some stuff in my hair and not have a hat on. But other than that, dude, I get up too early. It's just too easy to throw a hat on.
Yeah.
It's just so simple. So I have headphones on here. So if I put my headphones on, it messes my hair up. I don't got to think about it with a hat on. So I feel weird without it. I really do.
Yeah.
So what do you always have on, and when you don't, you feel really weird and naked? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can hit us up on the XL Mobile. That's powered by attorney Dan Newland. That's 41067. And you can talk about it in the live stream where you can watch the show live. I noticed when we did say naked, the numbers jumped a little bit. There's
Of
no
course.
naked in the live stream.
No.
There is somebody spamming us with some.
Oh my God. There.
I blocked him 3 or 4 times.
No, there is somebody trying to drop some naked something in
Yeah,
there.
bunch of weirdos. So you can always watch the show on our YouTube. Go there and subscribe because there is a big event coming up this Friday night. The big live stream meetup.
We're
at
hanging out.
The Axe Trap. And if you want to be there, all the details are on the live stream. And if you subscribe to the live stream, you're going to get a little discount. So tell us what it is that you cannot go out of the house without because you just feel naked. We'll find out what's making you feel naked next on Johnny's House. I just like to say naked. Justin Bieber and Ghost, XL 1067, 723, Johnny's house on a Monday morning. It's going to be hot today, high around 91. Heat index over 100, 40% chance of rain. If you missed earlier today, we did the iPhone Android debate. You can check out the podcast. Ray is still. You're not the only one. The mobile,
No, and
I just got another text on the mobile about it as well. So people are going to be doing this all day.
Well, I just showed you a real-time example of what happens when you don't have an iPhone.
I
My
know.
sister sends me beautiful videos of my baby niece, and my parents don't have iPhones either, and it's just like small and pixelated. I can't even see the video.
Okay.
We're done with this conversation.
I'm not trying to open old wounds. Make sure you listen to the podcast. You can hear the full debate. Just funny that it's still raging. We're still getting calls,
I know.
still getting texts, and you're still talking about it. So it's very serious. Right now, though, we want to find out, what do you feel naked when you don't have it? Ray can't wear her wedding ring for a while, at least, right? I mean,
No, yeah.
and so you showed me your finger. It is all jacked up.
Right?
Yeah. It
It's
is
just
messed
like,
up.
it looks like eczema, honestly.
Looks weird.
Yeah.
So
Well, thanks.
What is it that you feel naked? When you don't have it, you feel naked. Jennifer, good morning.
Good morning, Brian and Ray and Chris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I feel honored.
I'm just getting used to the new people.
Well, we rotate a third person in, or a fourth person in with us, because we kind of have a slot since Detroit left.
Yeah.
And so
I missed her.
yeah, we miss her too. But Chris is usually just a 2-day-a-weeker. But right now we're kind of walking with a limp, so we need some extra help. So
Right. Well, I can't. I feel naked without my watch. It tracks my steps in my sleep, and I was telling Chris that I can't even sleep or walk without it. I have to just lay there and charge it. Just play on my phone or whatever.
Don't move.
While I charge it because I don't want to lose any credit.
you won't walk without your watch because it won't count your steps.
Girl, I feel the same way. If my Apple Watch is dead, I won't go for a run. I'm like, nope.
Exactly.
Gotta wait for it to charge. I gotta get the credit.
Exactly. You need credit for that.
That is so funny. You know what though? I
Yeah.
do think about that all the time because I don't have an Apple Watch because I don't like jewelry, but my phone tracks my steps. But throughout the day, I walk around without my phone all the time, and I'm always like, man, I'm leaving steps on the table.
Mine's a Galaxy, so it's a Samsung Galaxy, but we
Yeah.
don't want to go through the whole debate.
Android's better anyways.
Yeah, we ain't trying to rehash old stuff. Well, don't go anywhere without your steps today. Make sure you get every step counted.
I'm stepping right now. I'm going to walk right now.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
See you. All right. Is it Natasha?
Natasha.
Yes.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. What is it that you cannot go without because you feel naked?
So I have two, but mostly everybody always has the watch or something on their wrist. But on my right hand, I always have to have a ring somewhere. So, right now, I have a silicone ring on my middle finger.
Mm-hmm.
But I've gone to the point where I've forgotten one, and I have gone to Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, and just bought another ring because I have to feel like I'm level. I always have my ring finger on my wedding. My wedding ring on my left hand,
Right.
and I just I have to feel like I'm symmetric.
Like
Yeah.
you're balanced out.
And buy a ring
Yeah.
and just put it there, and it's so bad that my middle finger has a very deep tan line.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm constantly putting rings on that finger.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, if you don't balance out, you'll just walk around in circles because one side's heavier than the other.
Exactly.
Then you'll never get anywhere.
Exactly. I feel like I'm not going to have a good day if I'm not level.
Well, thank you for calling, Natasha.
Bye-bye.
Right. What are they saying on Facebook, right?
Somebody said my watch or my chain. So Richie was just like, the chain is something that he always has to have around his neck. Jana Lee said chapstick. I gotta have my chapstick.
Where's the chapstick?
I know, every time I see that. That's pretty much it. A lot of people are saying wedding rings and earrings.
Yeah, I think
it's a common thing.
Yeah, wedding rings definitely. If you're used to wearing a wedding ring, what are they saying on the live stream, Chris?
So we got Sammy says he can't go out without a hat on. Kind of like you. And Jordan said she always has to have a hair tie on her wrist. Even if she's got one in her hair, she's got to have one on her wrist too.
Yeah.
It's like a
I'm
backup,
like
like a
that too.
spare, just in case.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully your finger heals up nicely, Ray, and the monkeypox goes away.
Oh my God, stop.
We got tickets to see Bad Bunny coming
Heck
up this
yeah.
morning. We just need to hear about your not so great date. Now, I got a feeling that some of y'all are going to have some fictitious dates because you want some Bad Bunny tickets. And that's cool. If you're going to tell a fake story, just make it a good one. Want to hear about your not so great dates? And we're going to hook somebody up with tickets to see Bad Bunny. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. All right, which one of y'all posting porno spam? Which one of y'all?
It is getting out of control.
Which one of y'all? I got it set to only subscribers, so I know it's somebody messing around.
Yeah, they are.
They keep changing their name, though, because I keep putting them in timeout, and then they come back through and change their name.
We can also mention the high school thing again.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that.
I only got a couple emails.
Oh, yeah, cool. Then we'll do that right here, actually, before we go into the not so great date. That's perfect. So what up, y'all? How we doing? We doing okay? Like us as a show?
Yeah, for real. Tell us. Where's the chopstick?
I've also reported it and blocked it every time. We're doing Bad Bunny tickets all week long, so around this time every day.
No, I'm going to be singing that freaking song.
Which one?
Where's the chopstick? Thanks, guys.
Meat boost. I like to boost it, boost it. These commercials are ridiculous. Actually, they do exactly what they're supposed
I
to.
bet you it's Lamont.
They make you sing.
Lamont making up these. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like that's everybody. Everybody's go-to.
We ain't doing no damn scavenger hunt.
Harry. I mean, if you still want to send some conversation topics.
Banana and pajamas,
Oh,
yeah.
Bananas,
We're bananas
and
in pajamas.
are coming down the stairs.
Ray and I used to sing the song Preschool Sports. Remember that one?
Yes.
Preschool Sports, ages 2 to 6. Register now for soccer and t-ball. It made me laugh because it doesn't rhyme. Like it's not. It shouldn't even be a song. Like they didn't even try to rhyme. No, I'm sure they want Bad Bunny tickets. Is somebody on hold?
Yeah, is somebody on hold? Here, you want me to talk to him?
That's
Johnny's house.
Oh,
Hello?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I heard.
Hi. Hi, how can I help you?
She wants to tell you how stupid you are for having an iPhone. Stupid. iPhones are stupid. People with iPhones are stupid.
Okay. Oh.
I'm sure right now whoever the porno poster is changing their name again.
For sure.
So I can block it yet again.
That's what I was saying.
No, I know. That's why I feel like it's somebody messing with us, but yeah, because how can you possibly get anything from not posting a link? But I don't think you can post links, but you can post like the web address.
Right.
Oh my God.
Man, Lamont, ain't nobody go after you for nothing all the time. You always with that skies falling stuff. Sorry, I like to call the live streamer out when out when y'all say some crazy shit.
I love your passion for this.
Ain't no one single you out for nothing.
We have to move
We
on.
make fun of you because you say you're leaving and never leave. You like that furniture, you like the furniture store that's been going out of business for 6 months, and then 5 years later still going out of business. Sorry, and I don't even mean that negatively. Like I'm not being mean. I'm being for real.
Oh my goodness. Well, you've got lots to talk about and we love it. So if you want to call back for like another topic, feel free to, okay?
If anything, you fools come at me all the time, and I still come back every day.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. Bye.
Juan Carlos says he's a first-time streamer, but I thought I'd seen that name before.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Juan Carlos?
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe I just saw a Juan and a Carlos, but not together.
Was she defending the iPhone?
She was she had lots to say. Lots to say.
Mm-hmm.
Something about Red Hot and Boom.
What about it?
She's Irish or something.
What's that got to do with Red Hot and Boom?
It was all over the place. What?
Someone said they're surprised Lamont's on the stream since Alexis ain't here. Y'all be nice.
Lamont, we just like messing with you.
No, I saw a Juan and a Carlos separately, and I'm like, wait a second, Juan Carlos has been here before, but not together. All right, gotta get back to work.
One.
Ed Sheeran and Bad Habits, 7:37. It is Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be hot like usual today. High of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. We always say you can watch us on the live stream, but we also talk exclusively to the live stream during the commercial break. So make sure you're following us on YouTube. We just had a a fun conversation with the live streamers. And there's a big event going down this Friday night at the Axe Trap in Winter Park. That's
I can't wait.
Special for the live stream. And if you are a live streamer and you're subscribed to our YouTube, then you get a little discount. So it's going to be pretty fun. High school football is just like around the corner. I saw a whole bunch of posts over the weekend. People are super excited. And we're doing it different this year.
Yes.
So we're not having them in because a lot of times we don't want to have the kids drive all the way here. It's a liability for them, and it's a lot of work. So we're going to go to the schools.
Yes, we're actually going to go broadcast from the high schools on Fridays. So Football Fridays is still going to be the thing, but we're going to be at the campus.
Yeah.
So if you want to email me, you can't be just like a cheerleader, like a
Right,
student.
yeah.
I need actually like the cheer coach or athletic director, somebody from the school that can give us permission to go and broadcast live from your school. Just email me, but there's johnnyshouse.com. There's a link right there where my email address is, so you
Okay.
can check it out.
So just get someone who has some sort of juice at the school that
Yeah.
can get us approved because we can't just roll up.
No.
I mean, there's rules in place and stuff like that.
It's
So we have
just
to
it
get
would look
all
weird with just like 3 random adults showing up on campus.
Right, with some radio
We
equipment.
want to talk to your
Yeah.
kids.
With some radio equipment, just talking,
Yeah.
doing. So yeah, get it set up, talk to someone you need to talk to, and then get in contact with us. And all the information's at xl1067.com,
Yep.
johnnyshouse.com. Our schools are pretty much all locked up. Like I think our schools are all in.
Yeah, so I've had a couple people email me, but obviously when Johnny gets back, we're going to do like the full-on list on who's going to be the schools that we're going to be broadcasting from.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. We had fun when we went to university a few years ago
Yeah,
and
we
did the
did.
show. It's a good time.
And they like brought the band out,
Yeah.
and it's just like, it's kind of just like a pep rally all day long.
Yeah, it's like your chance to like show off your school.
Yeah.
Just for a few hours in the morning on the radio, and we'll probably live stream as long as they'll let us do that too. So we'll have a live stream up out there. So make sure you get your name in the hat, but make sure you do it like the right way, above board. Talk to someone with some juice that can get us approved to be on campus. So we don't just
Yeah.
roll up in there because that's just going to be weird. So every Monday we do a not so great date. Want to hear about your bad dates, maybe from over the weekend. Maybe you got a past story that you just want to tell us about. Today, going to hook somebody up with a pair of tickets to check out Bad Bunny, August 5th, Camping World Stadium. It's going to be huge. Like he sold out, I think, 2 shows at the Amway already.
Yes.
Then he's rolling back through Camping World. Those tickets are so hard to get and they're super expensive, but we're going to hook you up. So tell us about your not-so-great date. You could win a pair of tickets to see Bad Bunny, maybe make up for the not-so-great date by taking the date to see Bad Bunny. Or find a new date.
Or you can have like a girls' night out.
Bad Bunny. Yes, if your date went bad, or a guy's night out, either one.
Yeah.
That's cool, whatever. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can share it on the XL Mobile, but it's going to be pretty tough to win if we don't hear the story. That's 41067, powered by attorney Dan Newland. And, of course, on the live stream, if you would like to tell us about your bad dates there. Not so great date. Someone's going to get hooked up with a pair of tickets to see Bad Bunny August 5th, Camping World Stadium. We will take those calls. Hear your not so great date stories coming up next on Johnny's House. Zayn and Taylor Swift, I Don't Want to Live Forever. 7:50 Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be hot today. High of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. We want to hear about your not so great dates. You had a date that kind of went bad. If it was over the weekend, that's even better because it's fresh. It just happened. Someone's going to get hooked up with a pair of tickets to check out Bad Bunny August 5th, Camping World Stadium. You guys ready to hear about some messed up dates?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Right. Samantha, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so tell us about this not so great date.
Okay, and let me start by saying he was nice.
Okay.
So a few years ago, this guy, I had known this guy for a while. He finally asked me out. He comes. We were going to go to the movies, so he comes to my house, picks me up, and I walk around the car to get into his. He was having car troubles. His car was in the shop. He drove his mother's van. I walk around the car to get in the passenger side, and his window is of his mother's van is broken with the plastic. And so I have long hair that I blow dry and take time. And he offered. He was like, oh, yeah, sorry, you want to drive? And I was like, yeah, no problem. I have no problem driving. So I ended up driving us to the movies, right? We're in line. The conversation is fine. We get to the booth, and he's like, I'll take one ticket for the movie. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm paying for my movie ticket. It's fine. I worked. I make my money. He slaps down. He had donated blood that morning to get the free ticket to the movies.
Smart
guy. Like, okay, like I'm a bargain shopper. Like I like coupons and stuff.
Plus, he clearly cares about helping people. He gave his blood for that ticket.
Exactly. But part of me was like, you could have waited to donate blood twice to ask me out.
Yeah.
So then we're in which is fine. I ended up buying my ticket, bought us some snacks. We go in the movie theater. And we're watching the movie, and suddenly he falls asleep. And I was like, oh, gosh. Is he anemic? Is he hypovolemic? Did he eat and drink after donating?
Right. He gave away blood to be able to take this ticket, and now he fell asleep.
Yes. So then I was like, I was fine with it. I was like, let him rest. Maybe work, too.
Right.
Suddenly he starts snoring. I was like, no. So I'm, like, nudging him and waking him up, and I'm like, ugh. Maybe, let's just finish the movie and just go home. So I drive us home, and we never went out again. And, until this moment, I never told anyone but my mother. But, every now and then, I'm still single, so joke's on me. I'm pretty sure he's married.
Yeah, he probably has a kid, family, the whole deal.
Every now, my most recent dates, my mom will text me, is this one sponsored by Life Health or One Blood?
That's funny.
That is funny. All right. Hang on, Samantha, okay?
Okay.
Gonna hook somebody up with some Bad Bunny tickets. Look, I can't fault someone for falling asleep. I fell asleep this was a long, long time ago, obviously, because I was not married yet.
Yeah.
I was on a date with someone, and I fell asleep in the movie Jurassic Park, which is a very loud movie.
Yeah.
How do you fall asleep?
Dude, I can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. So,
were you doing the morning show?
No, this was
so you have no
pre-radio.
excuse.
Life makes me tired, Ray. That's my excuse.
I get it.
I won't fault someone for falling asleep. Can't do it.
You're on a date, a first date,
Hey,
Right?
whatever, man.
Like a first date, you're supposed to be excited.
Yeah.
And I will try, but if I fall asleep, I'm sorry. Jessica, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Okay, so tell us about that not so great date.
So this was actually not too long ago. I met up with a guy that I met on a dating website, and he seemed really nice, and I usually don't do that kind of thing, so I met up with him because he seemed really nice. And I get to the date, and he's already pretty tipsy, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought, maybe he's nervous, not a big deal.
Yeah, take the edge off.
Yeah, right? Well, he starts asking me, he asked me, can I see your nails? I'm like, yeah, sure. I just got them done. They looked really nice. He didn't want to see my nail polish. He wanted to see underneath my nails, inspect my nails.
Ew!
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, okay. So then he starts grabbing my hand. He turns his flashlight on his cell phone to inspect underneath my nails. He makes a comment. He goes, I don't bring girls home with nasty nails. So he just assumed that I was going home with him and that he needed to check me to see if I was okay to do so.
Huh.
And
that's weird.
Then he proceeds to ask me, I was wearing Converse. He says, can you take your shoes off so I can see your toes?
What?
I said, no. I had to go to the bathroom. I had to call somebody and be like, can you please call me, say there's an emergency.
I need to get out of here. I had to leave. It was
Yeah.
it was so weird.
Yeah, the nails thing is weird, but now I want to see your toenails
Like,
as well.
really?
No.
Yeah, that is
It was
super weird.
terrible. I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
So I'm assuming there was no second date.
No, absolutely not. I cut the date short. I left. I'm sorry, I have to go.
I mean, like, do they end up messaging you at that point? Like, afterwards? Like, hey, where'd you go? Like, is everything
He
okay?
did. Yeah, because he genuinely was like, is everything okay? Like, can we meet up again? Like,
That means you have nice nails if he
Yeah.
wanted to see you again.
Yeah, you passed the inspection at
Yeah,
least. That's
I was like, no thanks. I'm
That's a
like,
plus.
I'm sorry, I just don't see anything happening here.
that is super weird. Hang on, Jessica, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that one is strange. Inspect your nails and then your toes.
Oh.
Okay, your fingernails are good.
No.
Now let me see them toes. Maria, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, tell us about your not so great date.
So this was a couple of years ago when I was single. I had a date planned with a guy, and last minute he canceled because he didn't have his car. He said he only had his work car, and I was like, how bad can it be? Just come anyways. And then when he picks me up and I sit in the passenger seat, there were bugs crawling around the seat.
No.
Little tiny, like, baby roaches.
Nope. Absolutely
And,
not.
and I was so determined to not stay home that I got in anyway.
You went anyway?
I did, and I probably shouldn't have. And, like, I pretty much blacked out. I don't remember the rest of the date.
That is
'Cause I think I
crazy.
was just like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have
But-
gotten in the car. I'd have been like, I can't go. I'm sorry.
I think I would have gotten in the car too because I would feel so bad.
Really?
Like I wouldn't want to say
With
anything.
bugs?
I can't.
No.
Yes, but that's like embarrassing. I would be like, okay, I'll like put myself through it.
Oh, that's gross.
But
Yeah,
like,
I just like sat on the edge of the seat, and I was like, and I think it was that too. I didn't want to feel bad because I'm the one that was like, let's go anyways, But
yeah.
after that, I trust people when they're like, yeah, let's cancel. I'm like, okay, I trust you.
Yeah. All right, hang on a second, Maria.
Oh.
That is crazy. I wouldn't get in a car full of bugs. That is
Hell
gross.
no.
All right, so who do y'all like? We have Samantha, who a guy gave blood just so we can get a movie ticket and then fell asleep.
out, yeah.
We got the bugs with Maria, or we have Jessica, where the
the
guy may or
nails.
may not have been a serial killer and inspected her nails.
I'm going to say
I
Jessica.
I like that one.
Yeah,
With
I
the
was going to
toes
go
and the
Jessica as
nails.
well. The live stream is all about Jessica. They said dodged a bullet on that one. So Jessica, congratulations! Tickets to see Bad Bunny at Camping World Stadium. We're going to do this all week long, 7:50. So make sure you're listening. If you didn't win today, you got another chance tomorrow and this afternoon with Jana at 4:35. You got a chance to win. What did you do? We're working on Celebrity Trash, right?
Kate Moss has finally opened up about her testimony about Johnny Depp. She's
Okay.
talking about why she really did it.
All right, we'll find out after Lizzo. It's about damn time. Monday morning, 7:58. You are listening to Johnny's House.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Okay, so Kate Moss, she was on the testimony. She did her whole video testimony with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And the reason why that they called her up is because Kate Moss was brought up by Amber Heard when Amber was mentioning the relationship and that she thought that Johnny Depp was going to hit her and that it was going to be another Kate Moss situation. And so as soon as she dropped Kate Moss's name, that's when Johnny Depp's attorneys brought her in.
Yeah, they celebrated. They were like, yes.
They did. Now Kate Moss has opened up about her testimony, and basically what she was saying, she was talking to BBC and she said that, listen, this critical testimony that she did on the video call, she said, I know the truth about Johnny, and I had to say that truth. She went on to say that fairness and justice are what it's all about, meaning it wasn't difficult for her to take the stand and tell her story.
Yeah.
So again, she's backing herself up because a lot of people were like, oh, she's just doing this for clout, or she's just, somebody's paying her. She, Johnny wants her up there for, whatever.
First of all, she's rich. And she just didn't want to hear any more. She had heard that she'd been abused by someone that didn't abuse her, so she was just coming out and saying, no, guys,
and the thing is
it's
that
not true.
That rumor started by Amber Heard a couple of years before.
Right, because I had never heard that before this trial.
I heard it a little bit, and then when she brought it up, because they were like, if she brings up Kate Moss, they can bring her out, which they did. And so it was just crazy.
I'm just saying, when Johnny Depp was dating Amber Heard, dating Kate Moss back then, it's not something I ever heard or remember hearing about. Or all the time leading up into this whole mess, I never heard it for all of these years.
That's why I'm so glad that she actually took the stand, and now she's still backing herself up. Listen, truth and justice, it's coming out.
Right, because they kept saying, people come out of the woodwork to to say whatever Johnny needs them to say. And she's like, hello, I'm Kate Moss. I don't need to do that.
So Ben Affleck was caught nodding off on his little tourist cruise that he's doing in Paris. So they're in Paris right now for their honeymoon.
Following J-Lo around make you tired.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, listen, they're on their honeymoon.
Yep.
They're probably up all night.
Yeah, plus her butt's been running through his mind all day, so he's exhausted.
Oh my
He said, that booty been running through my mind all day. I'm tired.
So there's pictures of him just crashed out on this huge boat, just living his best life. But they are in Paris right now for a little honeymoon, and they did bring their family. So a couple of them. A couple of the kids and stuff, they're there.
I saw they went on a private tour of the Rhine River. I'm like, you shut down the whole river?
And that's where he fell asleep. He fell asleep on that tour.
How much juice you got? You shut down a river.
Yeah.
They're going. I've heard of people shutting down little areas of the theme park, the mall. They shut down a river.
Yeah.
So they could go on a private cruise of the river.
Meanwhile, Jennifer just celebrated her 53rd birthday, and doing so, she has launched her own little booty balm product, which is very wise and smart of her.
So if I rub this balm on my booty, it'll look like J-Lo?
I'm not saying that, and I don't think she is either, because that would be almost completely impossible. But she was talking about how we all give this so much care and attention to your skin and your face, but sometimes you neglect your body, which is very true, because we see all these people coming out with face products and all this stuff for your face. But she's saying that your skincare routine should move on to your body and all that stuff too. So she's talking about her targeted booty balm.
I saw she said that she's tired of hearing you look good for your age.
Oh,
she just wants to hear you look good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she's trying to remove the for your age part. So she said,
and I get that.
Go ahead and rub this balm on your booty and it's going to look good.
She is 53, which she hasn't aged at all.
No.
At all.
No, she looks better if anything.
So she's got the Firm and Flaunt cream and all that stuff. So she's got a ton of different J-Lo beauty products that are out already, but now she's got this new skincare routine.
I'd give it a shot. Rub it on my booty.
Please do, and give us your review.
See how it goes. See if my booty starts to pop like J-Lo's. All right. It's Monday morning. Going to find out what is good, what is going on in your life that's got you smiling. We'll do that after Harry Styles. It's As It Was. It's Johnny's House. Harry Styles, As It Was, XL 1067, 808. Monday morning, you're listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be hot today, high of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. Shark Week is here.
Yeah, it is.
I know Ray loves some Shark Week.
I love it so much.
I came across it last night because on the guide, they had Jackass Shark Week 2.0, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I guess one of the guys from Jackass actually got attacked by a shark before.
Yes.
So he's returning to the water for the first time.
Well, I know like Johnny Knoxville and everything is a part of it too.
Yep.
So
Yep. So it started last night with a bunch of stuff. And then tonight, there's some more shows. Let's see if we're going to watch tonight, Ray. Let's see. We're going to watch Stranger Sharks. It's at 7 p.m. It's the guys from Stranger Things.
Okay, makes sense.
They are teaming up for the ultimate Shark Week adventure.
Ooh.
Followed by Air Jaws Top Guns.
I'd watch that.
These are sharks that jump out of the water. They have high-tech cameras to see the largest breaching great white ever seen.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm about that.
Then they have great white serial killer, Fatal Christmas.
Stop.
After a surfer dies on Morro Bay, California on Christmas Eve.
So that must be like a scripted one.
Shark Attack, no, because Shark Attack investigators went to find out based on forensic evidence.
Gotcha.
They want to ID the actual shark that did it, an 18-foot great white.
Yeah, I think they do that every year. They try to find the shark that
killed
hit somebody or
And then there's Rise of the Monster Hammerheads and then Mega Predators of Oz.
I love it so much.
So that's tonight. But all week long, there's stuff. I saw a shark yesterday for the first time ever. So we take the boat out a lot in the ocean, but I've never actually seen a shark. Yesterday, we were coming under like a big bridge where there was a bunch of people fishing off of it. Mm-hmm. And we went, and we were still in the no wake, so we weren't going very fast. And this, figure went underneath the boat. And I'm like, oh, shark. We ran over to the other side, and you could see it go by. And so we flipped the boat around, and it came back by. And I'm like, nobody fall in. I'm going to throw y'all a rope, but I'm not jumping in. So I didn't want an actual Shark Week to break out on the boat yesterday.
I've never seen a shark in real life.
It was the first time. I mean, I obviously at SeaWorld and stuff, you see sharks. But it's the first time I've ever actually seen one.
Do you know which part of Shark Week you need to watch?
Which is that?
The Sharkadelic Summer.
Why?
Because it's with Snoop Dogg and he breaks down the craziest encounters with sharks.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, you know how everybody loves Snoop Dogg's commentary?
Yeah. You're going to be high as hell.
Yeah. Well, the promo for it is Snoop Dogg and the sharks around him are made out of smoke. So
got it.
There you go.
Okay.
So you can watch that one.
It is cool how they're incorporating everybody. I think The Rock has got something going on with Shark Week.
He's the main host this year.
Okay.
I think a couple years ago it was Kevin Hart.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Look, you got to. Shark Week is very entertaining to me.
It's
very interesting. But you got to switch it up. You can't just show shark videos over and over again. So I get it.
I mean, Megalodon, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But you can't just keep playing that.
Right. Not over and over again. And this ain't no Sharknado situation. This is real sharks.
Yeah.
Is there an animal that could get away with having a week like Shark Week?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, you could probably do Lion Week, I guess, because if you watch them, they attack things, but they sleep a lot.
Yeah.
So
I would say snakes.
That's boring.
Yeah, I get bored. The reason sharks can have their own week is there's so much mystery around the shark.
Well, like anacondas.
That'd be interesting.
Okay. I guess they could do Anaconda Week.
Yeah, and they could bring J-Lo back.
The problem is anacondas don't want none unless they got buns hunting. So.
Well, if they bring J-Lo back, then they got the buns.
There you go.
What is happening? We need Johnny back.
Anaconda Week featuring Sir Mix-a-Lot and J-Lo. How about that?
Yes. I think we're on to something.
I like it.
You think Discovery would pick it up?
No, it'd be on a streaming network somewhere.
All right.
Discovery Plus.
Yeah, I mean, it might not even be big enough for Discovery Plus. I'm not even sure about that. It's going to be on one of those ones you've never heard of before, like Fubi or something like that. I think I know Fifi or there's a one there's a free one that's like something Fee-free or something like that. Fifi, I don't know. That's where it's going to end up. But I like it. Anaconda Week featuring J-Lo and Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sweet.
Boom. Done.
Trademark.
If they do it, you heard it here first. We want a little bit of credit for it. All right, it's Monday. It's time to find out what is good. Maybe you had a good weekend, had a nice little road trip, little vacation, hung out with the family. You got something good going on in your life and you want to share it with us. We would love to hear it. And it makes other people feel good to hear that you're doing good. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067 on the XL Mobile. That's 41067 and hit send, powered by attorney Dan Newland. You can tell us all about it there on the live stream on YouTube. If you're watching, of course, you can share it there. Going to come back a couple of minutes. Going to find out what's good. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. In Byhold, Numb Little Bug, XL 1067, 822 Monday morning in Johnny's house. Going to be hot today. High of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. Earlier this morning, we gave away tickets to see Bad Bunny. Jana's going to do it again this afternoon at 4:35. But I totally forgot to tell you guys on Instagram, you can win.
There's another chance to win.
Yeah, so at XL1067, because people are hitting us up going, hey, how can I get Bad Bunny tickets? How can I get Bad Bunny tickets? On our Instagram, at XL1067. Now, you got to follow us there and then, interact with the post that tells you all about it, and you can win tickets to see Bad Bunny. So lots of chances to win. We'll have more all week long at 7:50. Jana every afternoon is going to have them, and then on our Instagram, at XL1067, you have a chance right now to jump on and win. So it is time to find out what is good, what is making you smile, what's making you happy. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. That's powered by attorney Dan Newlin. Ray, what's good with you?
What's good is I'm excited to go to a Rays game this weekend. So we're going to Tampa this weekend, having a beach day, and then the next day going to a Rays game. So it'll be fun.
That'll be fun. I like going to Rays games because they're inside.
Yes.
It is so hot.
AC is so nice.
Yeah, and so for me, like a lot of people are like, well, it doesn't feel like a real baseball stadium. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I love going to baseball games, so I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I love going to Rays games. And I love eating at...
Oh, yes.
At sporting events, eating is so good.
I know.
So that's I don't even watch baseball, but I'll go to a live baseball game because it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Chris, what's good?
My employee beer is coming out on Saturday, or it should be coming out. We have a Hop Fest over in Avalon Park and at the Castleberry Bowegans location.
Nice.
And I am less than a month away from my vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Where are you going?
I'm going to Colombia.
See a little girl, right?
Bogota, yes.
Yeah, to go see a little girl.
Yeah, and then I'll be there for about 8 days. Then I come back, and then I'll spend a weekend in Clearwater.
Well, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I had a good weekend with my wife. We did basically a 3-day vacation in 27 hours.
Yeah.
It was fun. And we rode for 3 hours in the car with each other and literally talked the whole way. Like, that's what's cool about, like, hanging out with her. It's like it's like just kicking it with one of your friends, which is
really good.
Always a good time. All right. Brian, what's good?
Hey, truck driver Brian, y'all. How you doing?
It's truck driver Brian.
TBD.
Thank you.
All right, what's good?
What's good? Last day. This is it. I'm in Illinois, and I'm going to turn this truck in a few hours, and I'm going to fly home to Florida tonight. I won't be the long road truck driver anymore.
So you're still driving a truck, just not over the road.
Right. Well, I'm gonna get back into driving in about 3 weeks. I'm gonna take some time off, go up to Maryland, visit my mom, see you guys, and just enjoy life for a little bit. And then I'm gonna get back to work.
Yes, you know what you could do? You could be Uber driver Brian.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna do that some too. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything. Put my finger in everything a little bit.
Whoa! Let's not do that. You don't want to be arrested for being creepy, driver Brian. You don't want to be doing that. That's too many letters. I can't even do it.
I don't want to get race. I don't want to get race started. So let me.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Whoa!
Don't get me started.
Whoa! This is taking too many left turns.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on wrapping it up.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'll see you guys later in the week.
All right, man. Are you coming on Friday night?
Yes, sir.
Right
I'll be
on.
there, God willing.
Perfect. All right, we'll see you then. If you don't know, it's the live. That took so many turns.
So many liners came out of that.
I don't want to get what? Like,
I don't know.
If you didn't catch that, Friday night is the live stream meetup, and truck driver Brian frequents the live stream. So if you don't know about it, it's on our YouTube. All the details are there. It's at the Axe Trap in Winter Park. Go ahead and subscribe so you can take part in that with us on Friday night. Jillian, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
What's good, Jillian?
I'm actually moving back to Orlando on Wednesday, and I'm super excited.
Nice. Where are you moving from?
I'm moving from Tallahassee, Florida. I go to school up here right now.
Oh, right on. And you're moving back. Are you done with school?
No, my lease is up right now, so we have like a 3-week break in between. So I'm just moving home for a little bit to see my family and wait to move back up.
Right on. So you listen to us in Tallahassee still?
Sorry, what?
You listen to us while you're in Tallahassee?
Every day, I swear. I listen to you guys every day, like while I'm cleaning my room, like driving around. It's awesome.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yes, of course. I love you guys.
All right, well, enjoy your time back with us. When are you coming back?
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Well, you should jump on the live stream, subscribe to the YouTube, and meet us out Friday night for the live stream meetup. Just saying.
Wait, I actually might do that. That sounds really fun.
You should.
It's going to be a good time.
All right. Well, maybe I will see you guys on Friday then.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Yes, of course. Have a good one.
All right. Let's see. On the XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check, call Dan Newland. A lot of people had good weekends. A lot of people were doing like road trips.
That's good.
What's good is gas prices went down.
Mm-hmm.
They did a lot. 32 cents, I think, in the last 6 weeks.
Good, because I was talking to my friend who was doing back-to-school shopping.
Yeah.
And how much do you have to spend for back-to-school shopping?
It's crazy.
That is insane.
It is nuts. It is nuts. So
Oh.
it's nice when you could save some money
Yeah.
somewhere. Is there anything on Facebook?
People are excited that their kids are going back to school.
Yes.
And then great weekends. And then there was a precious moment where somebody's daughter actually got to meet Elsa from Frozen.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Chris, what's good on the live stream?
Sammy got married.
Oh, nice.
So he's very excited about that.
Congratulations.
That is awesome. All right, well, we're going from what's good to what maybe you think is bad. We get a lot of times people tell us what they like about the show, and you hear that because they call in and they say it. But then a lot of times we get emails on the slide or DMs or texts where you tell us what you don't like about the show. So we're going to highlight those real quick.
Fantastic.
One thing. You only can have one thing that you don't like about the show. If you're constructive about it, we would appreciate it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be.
If you just call up and you say, I hate Ray's voice, sorry, can't change my voice.
One thing that you don't like about the show. And for telling us what you don't like about us, I'm going to hook you up. $30 in Tijuana Flats cash.
Nice.
You could try the new Carnitas Entrees Queso Blanco. Oh, I did the dueling queso the other day because now they have the queso
gold
Blanco.
queso and then the white,
yeah, it was really good. Chimichanga, spicy habanero burrito, and Chipotle barbecue pork tacos at your nearest Tijuana Flats. Try those today. One thing that you don't like about the show. We want to hear it. We'll do it next on Johnny's House. Kid Leroy, Justin Bieber, and Stay, 8:36 Monday morning. You're listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be a hot one again today. Pretty much the same as every day. High of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. So we always hear from you guys when you call how much you love the show, how long you've been listening and all that stuff.
Appreciate it.
We do love to hear that kind of stuff, but we do know that there are some things you don't like. You can't like everything about everything. And usually those are the messages that we kind of get through DM or, the XL Mobile. We get some texts that are pretty fun. And so I figured, why not ask you guys one thing you don't like about the show. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be mean. It could be anything. If you want it to be mean, we got thick skin. We can take it.
Yeah.
So we were just wondering one thing you don't like. Not a whole list, just one thing. We ain't got all day for you to sit here and run down a laundry list of things you don't like. Just for telling us what you don't like about us, we're going to hook you up. See, that's how nice we are. $30 in Tijuana Flats cash. We could try 3 new carnitas entrees of the queso blanco chimichanga, the spicy habanero burrito, and the chipotle barbecue pork tacos. And I would get the dueling quesos if I were you. And they have a new hot sauce that I really, really liked. So good.
Do you know what it's called?
Oh, I can't remember. It's green. It's pretty basic. It's got like habanero, garlic, and honey.
Ooh.
It's really good.
Ooh.
It might be called like the bee sting or something like that. I don't
Probably.
remember, but it's so
Yeah.
good. And I always do the Jason's mom sauce. I love
That is so good.
I buy a bottle of it every time I go. So we're going to hook you up just for telling us what you don't like about the show. So we'll get you started with our first person to call through. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning,
How are
Brian
you?
and Johnny's House Cast. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good. How are you?
I'm doing good, and I have to add in before I even say anything else. You guys are doing awesome. Props to all of you.
We appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
We're not used to it. It's weird when someone's gone because everyone has to kind of shift and take on something else. So it is a little different. I'll be honest. When Johnny's here, a lot of times I don't have to pay 100% attention to what's going on because he's driving and I can just chime in with silly stuff now and then. But when he's not here, I got to drive and try to be silly. It's not easy
But see,
to do
that's
sometimes.
why you guys are where you are in life, because you know how to pull it together and come together, and you guys do awesome.
We're trying, but we're also open for criticism. So we'd like to know one thing that you don't like about the show.
So one thing, and I told Chris, I know this might not even be like on you guys. I know this is probably a higher ups thing when it comes to hiring and all that stuff. But the lack of Latinx representation, I feel like.
Okay.
I know you guys are a number one, pop.
Yeah.
But, and especially in the last, I'm going to say like 5 to 10, probably 5 years, there's
Okay.
been a lot of crossover from Latino artists into mainstream pop.
Right.
And you guys sometimes play some of the songs, not all the time, but even when you do, I love listening to you guys, and I've been listening for, I'm going to say, like 8-9 years now since I moved to Florida. And when Laura was on, she wasn't always, I know she grew up here, so it wasn't like so dominant in her, but she did throw it out there, her culture. She did have background.
Yeah.
Then when Selena came on, I was like, finally, yes, somebody. And then she's gone.
Yeah.
And now, and I know Chloe's like on and off, and I think she's thrown, if I'm not mistaken, I've heard her say she's got a Latin
Yeah,
a little bit.
She rolls her R's every now and then.
Yeah, but I just feel like there could be a little more for that community. There is a community that listens to you guys, and we love it. But that's the one thing that I feel is lacking when it comes to the show. Everything's great.
No, we agree with you on that.
We totally appreciate that. And you know what? It's probably not any one thing that's keeping it out. I know you said it could be higher ups.
Yeah.
It's probably not any one thing that's necessarily keeping it out. A lot of times it's just finding a fit and then also having a budget for it because, we had to let Detroit go because we just didn't. I mean, she left of her own accord because we couldn't, keep her here. So it just happens sometimes. Yeah. But I see what you're saying. What about?
I understand.
So do you also mean like maybe with the music too? Like we're giving away Bad Bunny tickets. You'd like to hear more of like the Bad Bunny being played, stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that I can do.
Give away tickets to that stuff, but then it's like you don't hear it on the radio. Do people? I know there's a Latino community that listens to you guys, but outside of that community, do people even know who Bad Bunny is sometimes?
Got you. Well, he's one of the biggest artists in the world. He's coming back for a third time to Camping World this time. So, well, you know what? That we can have a little effect on. So we'll work on that part for you. How about that?
Sounds awesome.
Perfect.
And this is why we love you guys.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling. I'm going to put you, we have her information. I'm going to put you on hold so we can grab your information because we're going to keep going, but I want to hook somebody up with $30 in Tijuana Flats cash. Hang on one sec, okay?
Awesome. Thanks.
All right. Okay, so that's good. That's what we're talking about. It could be anything. It could be Ray annoys you. That's fine. Or it could be
Brian offends you.
It could be Brian offends you. That's fine. Or my voice. I don't even like my own voice.
I don't like my own voice either.
So
I'm
it could
perfect
be
the way I am.
anything. Yeah, Chris is perfect, so you probably won't get any complaints about Chris. We'll hook somebody up, $30 in Tijuana Flats cash, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, and it's in. You ain't got to be mean, but we just want to know one thing that you don't like about the show. Now, I ain't promising we're going to make changes. Now, the Bad Bunny thing, that's easy. I can play some Bad Bunny, no problem. In fact, I might try to find something to play next.
Oh, snap.
We'll see. I don't know.
Making immediate changes. That's what we're doing.
That's what we do. We make things
like, what?
We make things happen. That's what we do. So you want some Bad Bunny? Boom, Bad Bunny. Which, by the way, you can win those tickets on our Instagram at XL1067. Make sure you follow us. All right, more of what you don't like. Just one thing you don't like about the show. Someone getting hooked up with $30 in Tijuana Flats cash. We'll keep going next on Johnny's House. Cardi B, Bad Bunny, J Balvin, I like it. XL 1067, Monday morning, 8:53. You are listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be hot today, like it has been. High of around 91, heat index over 100, 50% chance of rain. See, just like that, we fixed it. Look, we can't go full Bad Bunny, right? So baby steps.
That's what we got.
Baby steps. But you can still win your Bad Bunny tickets on our Instagram. It's at XL1067. It's pretty simple. All you got to do is follow us and play along with the post. You can get tickets to see Bad Bunny at Camping World Stadium. Finding out from you what it is you don't like about the show. Just one thing. We hear a lot of positive things. Every now and then I feel like, kind of like a complaint department. We need to hear the bad things.
Yep.
The things that you don't like about the show. Not that we're going to be able to change those, but we like to give you the voice to hear what you think. And we're going to hook somebody up. $30 in Tijuana Flats cash. We can try the new 3 carnitas entrees, queso blanco, chimichangas, spicy habanero burritos, and chipotle barbecue pork tacos at your nearest Tijuana Flats today. Plus, get the dueling queso. It's pretty delish. Heather, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. One thing that you don't like about the show, what is it?
Most of the prizes you actually have to experience them in Orlando.
Okay.
Like,
the what?
Are you on a speakerphone? Because I can't hear you.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
So I think what I heard is that the prizes.
You have to come to Orlando.
Oh, got
yeah.
it. Yeah, because people can listen from anywhere, but a lot of times, the
Yeah.
prizes are Orlando-based because we're based out of Orlando. I get you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could see how that's a little frustrating, but I mean, you can make like a weekend out of it.
in this case, Tijuana Flats cash, pretty much you could use that in a lot of places. It doesn't
Yeah, you
necessarily
could.
have to be Orlando. So, yeah, but I do see what you're saying. But we are an Orlando-based station, so that one's kind of tough. But I don't know. We'll run it up the poll, see what happens. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Doing great. Just
All right.
wanted to say before we get into it, we love you guys. I've been listening to you guys since I was in elementary school, basically, and we moved here in 98. So
Nice.
Long-time listener.
Well, we appreciate it very much, and we hear that a lot. That's why we're doing the flip side to find out what you don't like about the show. One thing.
So what I don't like is sometimes I feel like in the interest of not alienating any of your listeners, you guys don't get to show what your actual personal opinions on things are. So there are certain issues where you're very clearly, pro-LGBTQ and
yes.
You do a lot of charity work and things like that, and you're vocal about that, and I think that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are other things where you guys come across as, like, not having a specific opinion when I feel like I know you guys must have an opinion, and
Right.
it feels like you're not given the freedom to share that. And it kind of, it's frustrating because I feel like you guys should, part of you guys having your voice is that you can put your opinions out there and not have to pander to both sides.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. And this isn't where we're going to explain like everything away to try to like devalue it. Because I mean, we're really asking what you don't like. One of the reasons we don't do it though is because this is just isn't the form that people come to for it.
Yeah.
All the time. So like it's very easy to be like for us to show that we're pro. LGBTQ because Ray is part of the community and we do things with the community. So it comes even when we don't like say it just comes across that way. But like it's just not the place people come for that kind of conversation, we feel like. So we don't want to force it on anybody because we're just trying to have fun. You could get that kind of stuff elsewhere, like and really hear opinions on it. I do see what you're saying though, because we do have opinions on everything.
And we could probably give like an opinion that could change somebody's feelings or like inspire you and all that stuff. But it's just like it. Also, this is a place of business, and so when you do throw in like if it's say political aspects of it, we could lose business or we could get in trouble or so it's like that kind of aspect we have to watch out for.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're 100% right because we have
it.
opinions on everything. Why would we not have opinions on that, on whatever it might be? Yeah, and also because it would get into such a long conversation because it is a big back and forth. So I say this, and you say this, and you say this, and we only got about 7 minutes to fill. So, but I do totally appreciate that because I love to give my opinions. That's kind of what my podcast started out to be. But then I just got too busy and I stopped doing it. So maybe we should readjust that or I kind of have like a side podcast or something. But thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, hang on a
Love
sec.
you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
I don't respect your opinion sometimes, so.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I don't even listen to yours sometimes. So how about that? Lindsay, good morning.
Hi. Hey, y'all.
Hey. So one thing that you don't like about the show, what is it?
Yes, I've been listening since like 2005. Long time listener as well.
Okay.
you're coming from with the whole Mike Myers angle with the poetry slam, but I just can't. I cannot with the poetry segment. It kills me.
So you don't like the whole thing, because I thought maybe you just didn't like me. So you don't like the whole thing.
No, the whole. I mean, I'm just not a poetry person.
Got you.
Neither am I, girl. Neither am I.
Got you. And duly noted. We will add that to the list.
Oh, thank you. Y'all do a great job. We
Okay,
love y'all.
hang on one second. We'll grab someone randomly and hook them up, because
Yeah.
those were all good. Those were all good. On
like
the XOMO powered by attorney Dan Newland, Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. There is a couple people that don't like the poetry slam. So that is 100% on there. There's some people that don't like the music at all and want us to cut out all the music. J Balvin or Bad Bunny or otherwise. They don't want none of it.
They want nothing.
They want no music whatsoever.
And on the other hand, you don't play enough Taylor Swift, Brian.
I did see that. I don't like Taylor Swift, therefore I don't play enough Taylor Swift, and that's on me.
Yep.
I'm with you on that, though, Brian.
I don't really have that kind of news. I couldn't ban Taylor Swift from the show if I tried. Anything on Facebook, Ray?
Actually, no, I didn't put it on there because I didn't want to spread hatred on Facebook.
Good call. We don't need that kind of negativity in our life. Anything on the live stream?
Again, people are just saying the music.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We are, all the hits.
Less music, more us.
And I do understand that all the hits doesn't necessarily mean all of it. It means about 10 of them. I get that.
There's nothing we can really do.
Ray, what are you working on in celebrity news?
Jason Momoa, did you see he got into a car accident
No.
with a motorcycle?
I did not see that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
All right, we'll find out what's going on with that coming up next right here on Johnny's House. Plus, by the way, you're about a minute away from a keyword that could get you $1,000.
XL 1067's Cash for Gas. Your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword at XL1067.com. Green. That's green. Enter it now at XL1067.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Yeah, so I guess Jason Momoa was involved in a scary car wreck with a motorcycle this weekend, but luckily everyone is okay and no one's being blamed. But there is camera footage that TMZ has been playing this morning, and basically what they're saying is that in the footage you could see the video of the crash, like the scene and everything, and then you see Jason Momoa walking back to his car as the paramedics tend to the motorcyclist behind him. So what
it
happened,
wasn't filming anything. It was just regular driving?
Just regular driving. Huh. So what they're saying is that there was a motorcycle rider that crossed over into Jason's lane during this bend, and then he hit the front end of his car and it kind of went flying. And so after that, Jason, of course, pulled to the side just to make sure the motorcycle rider was okay. He was transported to the hospital with minor injuries, including bruising to the leg. And that's pretty much it. Just a little bit of, harm was done.
Yeah.
But there's footage, like I said, that a lot of people are sharing this morning talking about a scary situation that Jason was in. But it looks like everybody's okay.
I would love to ride a motorcycle, but I'm petrified.
I know.
I mean...
And imagine crashing into Jason Momoa. Like by accident.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. If you're going to crash into somebody, you might as well be Aquaman.
And like I said, you could see him like getting out and making sure that the dude is okay and then going to the paramedics to make sure that he is okay. So
that's cool.
Everything is fine. We've got some footage from the X Factor UK that they just released. It's never before seen footage, which is really cool because it's about One Direction and how they were formed. So everybody's like, that used to be One Directioners and like big fans. This is cool content for you to see.
That is cool.
Because you're finally getting to see like what happened behind the scenes.
Because they all were individual contestants.
Yes, and that's what it shows.
None of them made it.
Yep, so it shows that season 7 of the X Factor UK, this is back in 2010, after failing to move forward in the boot camp stage, all of those boys failed to move forward, but they decided to create a boy band. And Nicole Scherzinger was actually a guest judge or like mentor at the time, and so her and Simon Cowell are the two to blame or to say that put One Direction together, which is really cool because now you're seeing exactly how the judges put like the 5 boys together. First one that they picked out was Harry Styles.
Okay.
So they pulled out his headshot and was like, oh yes, we liked him a lot, absolutely. And then they pulled out Louis, and, so it just, it shows you exactly Liam Payne.
Yeah.
The order that they chose the boys, and they were finally, they had them all lined up, and...
That's pretty cool,
that's how it was
to
created.
see that. Because you don't really know how it happened. You just know they were all on the show.
Yeah,
and
I just love it.
Yeah, that is actually really cool.
Yeah. Also, another cool video, if you want to check it out, Selena Gomez. Did you see her Nana in the background when she was doing a makeup tutorial? It was going around to all over.
No, I didn't see it.
So, as you know, Selena Gomez has her Rare Beauty line, and she was doing TikToks like she always does for her beauty line, and in the background, her Nana is accidentally just asking some vague questions because she didn't know Selena Gomez was recording, and you see her saying, how did you end it with that one dude? Just talking about how did you break up with that boy? And Selena Gomez's face just is stunned and shocked, I'll tell you in a minute.
That is funny.
But it's a really cute video that she caught on camera where her Nana was just asking about the boy she just broke up with.
That is really
I'll share it on the
funny.
XL Instagram.
That's cool. Going to find out what is trending after Beyonce. Let's break my soul. It's XL 1067 in Johnny's house. Beyonce, Break My Soul, 9:09 Monday morning in Johnny's house. Don't go quitting your job because Beyonce says she did, y'all.
I know.
She ain't like us. She ain't got no job to quit like we do. It's going to be hot today, high around 91. Heat index over 100, 40% chance of rain. A lot of stuff trending. Today is National Hot Fudge Sundae Day.
Yum.
So I'm down with that.
Not a fan.
No?
No.
I like caramel better, but I'll take a hot fudge sundae.
I like hot fudge over
caramel?
Caramel.
Okay. I know it's always.
Is it caramel? Caramel.
It depends. I did a commercial
Either
once,
or.
and sad to say, I go both ways.
Did you?
Because that's the funny part that nobody knows. Today is also National Parents Day, so shout out to your parents, or if you're a parent, shout out to you.
Woohoo!
Let's see. It's also National Wine and Cheese Day.
Yeah.
I do like me some wine and cheese.
Me
I don't like
too.
wine per se by itself, but if you mix it up with a little bit of cheese, I could drink some cheap white wine. I'm cool with that. This story is crazy. There's a story that's trending of a family that was kicked off of a plane and threatened with jail because they wouldn't give up a seat that they bought for their kid. So they were flying, this family. They bought a seat for their 2-year-old son so they could put their car seat in it. But when they got there, they were told they'd have to give up the seat, even though they paid for it, because they needed the space and they could put the kid in their lap. They're like, no, we bought the seat.
Yeah.
They said no. They threatened to throw him off the plane and put him in jail for a federal offense if they didn't. They refused. So they did get kicked off the plane.
Oh my God. I wonder if
They
has-
rebooked him the next day. Delta now has apologized, obviously, and they've arranged to
Good.
reimburse them for all of their expenses. But that wouldn't be good enough for me.
No.
Like, I mean, I would obviously take it, but I think you need to give me something else.
I wouldn't fly with him again.
Well, I would for free.
but
You need to give me
sometimes-
a bunch of free flights,
I
for
don't
sure.
know.
Free flights for life?
I can't. I mean, for life's a little excessive, but you definitely can't just be throwing people off the plane because you need their seat. They bought it.
I know, but I wonder if there's something like in the fine print and all that whenever you purchase tickets where it's like if we tell you that you have to leave or get up out of your
There
seat.
may be, but it must not be too strong because they're giving them all their money back.
Yeah. Well, they probably just feel guilty.
Yeah, well, and it's just not bad. It's a bad look. Like they had a person. It wasn't like they bought a seat to be empty because they wanted the extra seat next to them.
Yeah.
They had a car seat. They're going to put a kid in it. So Comic-Con happened this weekend. Lots of stuff coming out about that. So some of the new projects and dates that they're going to come out. Captain America: New World Order, May 3rd, 2024. Thunderbolts, July 26, 2023. Fantastic Four, November 8th, 2024. Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, May 2nd, 2025. And Avengers: Secret Wars, November 7th, 2025. They also announced the new Wakanda Forever and trailer for that, and the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
But they didn't drop a trailer for that, so there's no leak on that yet. And Shazam 2. They did that too. I never
Okay.
saw the first Shazam, but
Me neither.
if you're into the comic book stuff, there's a whole bunch of it coming. This is funny. There's a survey that found that the average American eats food off the floor 4 times per month.
Really?
Yeah. Do you eat food off the floor? Be honest.
I have. I don't remember the last time I did.
5-second rule.
But do you live by that? I know everyone says it, but would you really pick up food off the floor if it fell for 5
If
seconds?
I dropped a chip on the carpet right now, I would eat it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here. I think it depends on where you are.
Where it is and what kind of object of food.
And what
Like
kind
if
of
it
food,
was,
yeah.
Like if it was like Jello or something, I'm not gonna pick it up. And
No, because some food like is a magnet for gunk.
I don't know, but having toddlers, there's food that hits the ground all the time.
Yeah.
And so like I've picked up a French fry here and there.
And it really just depends on how badly I want what I dropped.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to brush some stuff off if I really, really want it, and there's not like another one available.
I feel
The
like with-
last Oreo in the package.
Yeah, I'm willing to look the other way on some things
yeah.
if I need to.
But like ever since COVID, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm so scared.
Yeah.
I'm so scared to eat anything.
Well, and
on
now
floor.
with the monkeypox,
Oh my
Now-
gosh, you and this damn monkeypox.
now you never really know. You might drop something and get monkeypox.
I think you need to research monkeypox a little bit more.
I've been listening to it all week. It's a bad thing.
There's doctors that are like literally wanting to choke you out, probably.
The monkeypox is pretty like transferable.
Okay.
From what I understand.
I'm
So
glad
it
you
could
did your
easily
research.
come from an Oreo on the floor. So be careful eating off the floor. You could get the monkeypox. Over the weekend, we went to a place called the Ragged Ass Saloon, and we walked in, the music stopped. I'm not kidding. It was like out of a movie.
You didn't belong there?
We did not, but we had a good time, and they were actually pretty welcoming after the fact. But when we walked in, it was pretty odd. Want to find out when you walked in someplace and everybody just stopped and looked at you. We'll find out next on Johnny's House. Glass Animals, Heat Waves, XL 106.7, 9:23 on a Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House. It is going to be hot today, high of around 91. Heat index over 100. 40% chance of rain. So when my wife and I go out of town, we always try to find like kind of divey local spots.
Mm-hmm.
We love doing dive bar stuff. We have our own Instagram, Dive Bar Fridays. We haven't done it in a while because we've been busy, but we just kind of like doing divey local stuff. So this past weekend, we went down to the Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Sanibel Island area. And I just kind of always open my map and just like click on bars and let it populate. And then we just see what's close. Or I open my Touch Tunes, the app where you can play music, and I see what has Touch Tunes around so we can go play the music wherever we want to go.
Oh, that's funny.
And so I opened my Touch Tunes this weekend, and the first thing that popped up was a place called Ragged Ass Saloon.
That's such a good name.
So literally based on name, we're like, okay, we're going there.
Yeah.
But it said it was only 4 miles away. But when you go down there, everything's on a different island. So it was 4 miles if you had like a boat and you were going direct line. But it was a 42-minute drive because you had to go up one island, across another island, down the other island.
Oh, jeez.
So we went on the boat the next day because we went straight across. And so we were like, well, we got to go check out the Ragged Ass Saloon. I mean, we got to see what it's all about. We were eating lunch, and we were telling the guy we're going to go bounce around. And he's like, oh, you should try this place. You should try that place. And we're like, well, what about this, Ragged Ass Saloon? He goes, ooh, that's a rough crowd. He's like, that's a biker joint. It gets pretty rowdy. And so to my wife, that was like, sealed the deal. We're going.
Yeah.
Because my wife don't care. Like
Yeah.
she wants to be in the local mess. So we walked down to the Ragged Ass Saloon, and we could see it as we were walking down. And there was a bunch of bikes parked out front. They have a stage out front where they were playing live music. And it was a girl that had been on American Idol in some capacity.
Oh, cool.
And she was actually really good, but she was kind of like a rocker. So we walk up, and as we walk up, people can see us coming down the road. Now this is a biker joint, right? So everyone's got leather on. It's 1,000 degrees outside. People wearing leather. I mean, everyone had something leather on their body. So we walk in, and they could see us walking up, and we came off the boat. So we got board shorts and flip-flops on.
Oh, boy.
My wife's got a bathing suit with just like a
cover-up
on. It looked like rope, like
Yeah.
a macrame cover-up.
She looked cute. I saw the picture.
So we walk up, and I'm not kidding you. Almost instantly, the music stops, and everybody stops what they're doing and looks at us. Like everybody. And so we just keep walking in, like, whatever. We're walking past tables, and I can actually feel people's eyes, like, staring at me.
I can't do that.
But I'm like, you know what, whatever. They weren't mean. It's just like, clearly you don't fit here.
Yeah. Like, obviously, this is, like, weird to them because they're regulars.
Right.
And
so did you take a wrong turn? But then I thought to myself, they probably are used to this because people see the name Ragged Ass Saloon, and they want to go. So they for probably the first 15, 20 minutes, they stared us down, like not in a mean way, just like you guys sure you're in the right place kind of way, like you might not like it here type of thing. But we stick it out. We always do. One time in Vegas, these people tried to chase us out of their local spot. The bartender even told us they're locals, they're regulars. They tried to chase out tourists. And my wife said, well, we ain't going nowhere. We were buying drinks for people that were trying to chase us out.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, 45 minutes later, we're all best friends.
Of course.
So we stayed. The bartender was cool. We hung out. We had some drinks. We listened to the music. My wife got a Ragged Ass Saloon T-shirt. So she could.
Did she?
Yeah, she bought a T-shirt so we could wear it. And then we left. But it was so funny because literally, I wish I had video. Like, everybody at every table stopped and just looked at us. So have you guys ever been anywhere when you walked in, you felt it? Like, you knew, like, it's the music stops moment, like the record skips.
Yes. I remember there was one time that we went to Daytona Beach, and it was for spring break.
Right.
And somehow spring break was overlapping BCR. And I remember my friends and I would skip school because we were in high school.
Right.
And we would go to Daytona Beach spring break because that's when it was like the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
And so we would go there, and I remember going to this party and being like, we should not be here because A, we're in high school, and B, we shouldn't be a part of the Black College reunion. Like this party, that's obviously this was invited guests only, and we were not invited guests.
You're 0 for 2 on the description. It's Black College reunion.
Exactly.
You ain't black. You in high school.
Exactly.
You're 0 for 2.
So I remember we walked in there, and it was at like one of the hotels that's like closed down now.
Yeah, yeah.
So we walked in there, and we were like, okay. And we just pretended like we were lost because people were staring at, like, it looked like they wanted to basically just kill us
They
because
said,
we were there.
Look at these little girls walking
Yeah.
up in here. Mm.
Yeah, so we basically just turned around and pretended like we were lost and walked out. That
Yeah.
was the only time where it felt like everybody was staring at us.
Like just stopped. Just
And
like,
then that was it.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be up in
Nope.
here. That's how we felt. But you know what? We stayed and we had a good time. See, well, now you would stay. You're a little older.
Yeah, but I was in high school.
But you were in
so
high
I was
school.
like, oh,
Yeah.
we don't belong.
Yeah, you really actually didn't belong there.
Yeah.
That wasn't even like you felt like it. You
No.
really did not belong.
Would you have stayed if you were older?
If I was older, probably.
Yeah.
If I was like my age now, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And within 20, 30 minutes, everyone's going to be like, yeah, what's up? Because you assimilate to your surroundings
Of course.
eventually. I mean, it just looks weird. It's a weird look. We just looked weird walking up.
Yeah.
I know we did. Like if we were at a beach bar where everyone's in board shorts and flip-flops and someone rolled up head-to-toe leather, we'd all be like, that's weird. You're in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Like, same thing. Chris, you? No? You
No.
said you out.
No, I've never. I couldn't do it.
You would turn around and
I'd
walk
feel
out?
the eyes and be like, nope.
But would you have turned around and walked away? Because I feel like that's worse.
That's more obvious. Then
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
You got to go in and sit at the bar and have a beer. You got to.
I agree with that.
I've never been in that kind of situation to where I'd have all eyes on me, and I probably wouldn't go to a biker bar.
I mean, it's called Ragged Ass Saloon. You got to at least check it out.
Based off the name, yes.
You have to, right?
Yes.
So when have you walked into a room or to a situation and the record skipped? You were just, this is weird. Everyone's eyes are on me. Someone's going to get hooked up with 4 Fandango passes to see DC League of Super Pets. It's an animated action adventure with the voices of Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart in theaters July 29th, plus 4 Be Our Guest certificates to check out Culver's, home of the Wisconsin Big Cheese Pub Burger, available for a limited time. Welcome to Culver's. And it's, by the way, the place where you get those concrete mixers. They're so delicious at Culver's. They got them
yeah.
so good. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile 41067 and hit send. You can talk about it on the live stream. You walked in. The record skipped. Everyone's eyes were on you. Someone getting hooked up with 4 Fandango passes to see DC League of Super Pets and those 4 Be Our Guest certificates from Culver's. We'll hear your stories next on Johnny's House. Kate Bush running up that hill, 9:37 on a Monday morning. You are listening to Johnny's House. It's going to be a hot one today, like usual. High of around 91, heat index over 100, a 40% chance of rain. Over the weekend, I went to a spot over in the Fort Myers area called the Ragged Ass Saloon, and we did not fit in, but that's okay.
How long had that place been open for?
Oh my God, for a long
Forever?
time. Oh yeah, it was run down. But it's perfect. It's what we wanted.
Yeah.
It's like a divey biker bar. We were warned about the rough little crowd. They were not rough. I mean, they had that rough biker look to them, but they were nice. They just noticed as we walked up that maybe we didn't really fit in as well there. So, want to hear your stories about when you walked into a place or a situation and the record just stopped. Everybody looked at you. 4 Fandango passes to see DC League of Super Pets, animated action adventure with the voices of Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. It's going to be in theaters July 29th, plus 4 Beat Our Guest certificates to check out Culver's, home of the Wisconsin Big Cheese Pub Burger. Allie, good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Allie?
Hi.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Not doing too bad.
Good.
So tell us about the time you walked in and everybody just stopped what they were doing and looked at you.
So, no offense to you guys, but I used to listen to 94.5 all the time when Tom Joyner was on when I was in the morning heading to work.
Oh, my goodness.
So
okay, we're going to forgive you.
I appreciate that. I knew you guys would.
Hey, I've been to his family reunion a few times. It's actually pretty good. They put on a good show.
Yes, I love it. So that's exactly where I went. I decided I wanted to go. I wanted to meet some people. I wanted to hang out, see what it was all about. So I called my mother because my father had just died. I said, Mom, come with me. We're going to this Tom Joyner family reunion. We get there, we walk in, and no joke, we are the only white people amongst a couple of thousand people. And didn't bother me, but you could just tell everyone as we walked and looked at everything and talked, and people just were side-eyeing us and watching us. But the thing that killed it was there was this group of women that were taking their picture, and they were like, come on, sisters, everybody, talking to other people.
Yeah.
And next thing I turn around, and my 75-year-old mother, white mother, is right up in there with them, taking their picture with her arms around everyone. And they all were looking at her like, ma'am, you do not belong here.
But you know what? We did the same thing. We went to family reunion. Plus, I've been to Funk Fest a bunch of times. And I think initially you feel like everyone's looking at you. And maybe they look that way. But you know what? It's for the music. Everyone has such a great time. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, we've never had more fun than we had at Funk Fest the first time we ever went.
No.
It was so much fun.
We had a blast.
Yeah.
Yes, we had a blast. But initially, the first, I'll say, good 30, 40 minutes, it was like, damn, like, okay, we're good. Like, Mom, just don't be,
Hang on one second, Allie. That's so funny.
Mom needs to be on a leash. Just
See,
kidding.
Your mom's just trying to get up in the mix. That's all. It's fun. Renee, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
All right.
Good.
Tell us about
my
Go ahead.
My story goes back over 30 years.
30
It's
years.
Still very fresh in my mind. I was in college. It was finals week. I decided I needed a break from studying in my dorm room, so I went downstairs to the study lounge, and it's packed. People everywhere. No seats left except one. I walk in. Everybody starts looking at me, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm looking at myself. I'm dressed like everyone else. So I go and I sit down in the only empty seat, and I didn't realize that it was propped against the wall. The two front legs of the chair were missing. I sat down and flew over to the side. My books went flying everywhere. Everyone starts laughing, and I am super embarrassed, have to collect all my stuff, and I ran out the door and didn't show my face again until the next school year, which happened again in the fall. So
you just picked the only seat, but there was the only seat for a reason, because it was broke.
Exactly, and apparently other people had come in and this had happened, so it became a source of entertainment, I guess. They would watch the next victim walk in. The room would get super silent, and then it was bad.
That's kind of messed
that is
up.
embarrassing.
Well, you know what? That's good that it was 30 years ago, because if it was now, it would end up on TikTok, and it would never go away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. And the things I did back then, it would not be good. It would not be good for social media.
That's a whole different story for a whole different day.
Yeah, thank God I ended up in human resources after all of my shenanigans
Well,
as a college student.
You know all the back ends if you're in HR. And
That's right.
Ray said back ends. All right, hang on, Renee. Sorry.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
He's
And
been through it all.
here's the problem. Johnny's usually the one that makes us corral ourselves
know.
and stop once we get on that roll. And I don't like taking that role in this.
I'm going to take the higher road.
I like to join in on the
higher
humor.
route.
You're going to take the higher road.
I'm going to take the higher road.
Gotcha. All right. We're going to hook somebody up with those tickets to check out DC League of Super Pets from Fandango, animated action adventure, voices of Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, plus the 4 Be Our Guest certificates to Culver's, home of the Wisconsin Big Cheese Pub Burger. It is 9:43. Let's get out of here. 9:49. It is time for us to get out of here and do what we do on a Monday. Ray, what you got going on?
I have a little facial appointment today, and then I don't know what else I'm doing.
You gonna run in the heat?
I would like to, but I usually can't do that after my facials, so we'll see.
Because it's too sunny, like with the stuff
in the sweat, and
That's
so
not good.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing today besides that. So just probably chilling on a Monday.
Right on, Chris. What you got going on? Let me guess. You're canning beer somewhere.
I'm not canning beer. I'm actually working a double. So as
Oh,
soon as we're done here, I got
snap.
to run over to Avalon Park. I'll be there open to close.
Well, I appreciate your dedication then. 'Cause
Yes.
she came in today because it would have been just Ray and I. And that would have been bad. So we appreciate
We
it.
would have been really aggressive towards the callers.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Since you got to work a double. This is like a triple then. You worked all early this morning and then until late tonight. So if you're over in the Bow Weekends area, go see Chris.
Appreciate you guys.
And have some beers and stuff. I got to do some stuff around here. And then today's like my one free day this week.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow my son's got senior pictures. So I got to drive him across town to get his senior's pictures taken. I know, right? And then I'm taking his car. We're taking my son's car to get a new stereo put in. He's going to the Best Buy to get it installed where I met my wife.
Stop it.
How
The
funny
same
is it?
store?
Same store, because that's the only one that had installation available.
Yeah.
So he's getting his car stereo installed at the same store where I met his mom way back in the day.
Y'all three need to take a picture there.
Isn't that crazy?
That is so cute.
That is a crazy story.
I
So,
love that.
Yeah, it's nuts. And then also he has like senior swoop this week where you go learn about all the stuff you need for your senior year and get his parking space and all that stuff. So it's going to be a crazy busy week. So if you missed any part of the show, of course, the Johnny's House podcast on the iHeartRadio app is a great spot. We got it all ironed out at this point. We had a little rough patch last week.
Yeah.
Wasn't our fault. It was on the other end, but we got it fixed.
Hopefully.
So if you've missed any part of the show, you can check that out. If you want to watch any of it, you can watch it on the YouTube live stream. Make sure you subscribe. We have a big event this Saturday or this Friday. Sorry, Friday the 29th. It's going to be at the Axe Trap, and it's the live stream event. But if you want to get in on it, all you have to do is go join the live stream. It's super
That's it.
easy. Yeah, so just go to the YouTube, subscribe, so you can get the discount when you meet us up this Friday night at the Axe Trap in Winter Park. We got another $1,000 up for grabs. That's coming up in about 9 minutes. You can list for that keyword and 2 more chances to win your Big Bunny tickets.
Yeah.
So you got Jana
Bad
this
Bunny.
afternoon, Bad Bunny. This afternoon.
Big Bunny?
Big Bunny is from, it's a movie, Fool's Gold.
Oh.
I watched it over the weekend. It's Big Bunny D's. Kevin Hart plays it.
Oh, that's funny.
He plays a rapper that owns an island that is trying to hustle everybody out of some treasure. Anyways.
Honest mistake.
His name is Big Bunny D's.
That's with Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that movie. That's a good movie.
I know, right? Every time it comes on, I watch it. It's like it's one of those like Titanic. No matter where it is, I pick it up.
Yep.
So yeah, Big Bunny D's is Kevin Hart in that movie. Anyway, Bad Bunny tickets this afternoon with Jana 4:35, or right now on our Instagram at XL1067. That was a lot, so that's it. We'll be back tomorrow. Ryan Seacrest is up next.